So things have happened.
I
Gil has
did
corrupted the world, we think, but
well,
he may have
and
actually corrupted the entire server.
managed to corrupt the whole server, so that's possibly a thing.
um,
It's okay. We're doing tech support.
yep.
I'm just gonna go to bed.
You can't.
It's,
Stream
it's
must go
been
on.
it's been that kind of a day, my dude.
It has no
Like, good
joke.
lord.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not joking either. Yeah, it's been
No,
a
it's been
day.
a crummy day.
It
I had to
sure
deal with some of the
has.
weirdest issues, and then some very not tech savvy people that were just like not listening to me. It was very frustrating. She was like, oh, but you told me to do this, and it was like, yes, and I just said, please stop worrying about that. Now do this. But you just yes, I know I told you to do this, but now I am telling you to do this.
Error loading class. Cat sits on
Oh, it's
block
like,
goal.
or is it those same
Biome
errors showing up again?
container. Yeah, those are classes it's having a problem loading. You broke the jar file.
I wonder how
Yeah.
I did that. I wonder.
Yeah, it's
I
not
know I'm
just
a
the
walking
mods.
glitch,
Yeah,
but I'm impressed,
that's
sir.
not the world folder
Yeah,
being
it's the
broken.
classes.
That's the classes in the fucking jar file.
Are broken.
Minecraft is what you broke. So, you gotta go grab an entirely new server.jar.
Yep.
From that, and then you'll be able to generate a new world.
Now the question is, can you pull the jar for the specific version we were on, or do we need to update now?
Let us find out, shall we?
Theoretically, you should be able to get the jar for the version we were on.
Theoretically, yeah. Okay. Let me send you 1.16.5 dash 9.1.3. There's been 2 version updates.
There has.
Should we just go ahead and update everything to be on the most up-to-date version?
Did they do any kind of like change?
I don't.
Read the changelog on their website. Okay. They added Toad Scroll and Toad School.
Added some sounds.
Updated some structures. Some fixes. NPC trainers would crash the server when trying to engage a player they've already fought this day.
Oh.
Ooh.
Hey, can we blame it on that?
No.
Nobody was fighting a trainer.
I'll blame it on
fixed
that.
server crashes caused by mystery box usage. Okay. So it looks like there was some, I wouldn't say super major updates, but there were some updates. Oh, because 9.1.4 added mystery boxes.
Oh, well, good thing we didn't see that
With
one.
Meltan and Ditto getting added to the mystery box.
Oh.
Meltan and Ditto, huh?
Meltan and Ditto. You can evolve Meltan by feeding it iron nuggets. Added the auspicious armor, malicious armor, froggy chair, glass table, cluttered box variant to box. Added egg block.
Egg block.
Egg block.
Egg
Landing
block.
on, walking on, or breaking an egg block starts a boss battle while in ultra space.
That sounds cool.
Only while in ultra space, though. Huh?
They added a new biome, ultra crater biome, an ultra plant biome, 40% chance for wild Pokemon to start a horde battle in ultra space.
Didn't they have a specific link for the server files on their website?
Did they?
I thought so.
Well, they have server listings where people can list their servers. No, I think you had to download the server files off of Technic.
Maybe that's what it was.
So are we updating the Pixelmon mod?
Don't know yet.
Yeah.
It's gonna depend on what Gil grabs for the server.
It's gonna depend
Gil
on
grabs
if I
the
do.
very first 1.0 version. All right,
No, I
everyone,
wouldn't
you
do
need to
that.
uninstall and reinstall it all. Fucking powers down an actively running server.
I mean,
Look,
there's comfy cobble creatures. Does it actually have inventory sorting? Oh god, it's got backpacks that you can actually craft. But more importantly, it has the essential mod. Which means you don't have to get server files. You can just open your world up to 8 other players. No inventory sorting, but inventory essentials at least. Do we have mouse tweaks? No mouse tweaks. What is wrong with people?
why would you want to tweak your mouse?
No, the mouse tweaks change how, So, like, right now, we can't, like, well, that might be inventory tweaks as well, though, too. I'm used to using the mouse in a specific way when moving stuff around in my inventory that I can't do without those mods. Like, it's so much easier to craft with mouse tweaks than the inventory essentials. The inventory sorting will
I
sort
grabbed
your
this
inventory
one, by
for
the
you.
way.
What one?
Here you go. That's the server file I grabbed.
1.6.
So we have to update to the newest version. Yes.
9.15. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, so the newest server. So you can't choose the old server files.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I thought.
I will need... Actually, none of the mods will work beforehand, will they? Because the mods were for... Well, it's all for 1.16,
Well,
so I assume they would still work.
Yeah. So the mod
the
should
mod
be in
should
the mod
fine.
folder. Yeah.
You'll just need
the
to put
mod
them in the
should
folder.
fine. Agreed.
Yeah.
I just want to curate a list of other mods we should add. I'll save that for later.
You want to add all these mods? You run the server.
No, I want inventory tweaks, mouse tweaks, sort.
Right. So you run the server, and you can put whatever mod you want on it.
Well, you guys would have to download them too, though. Still. Maybe I should run the server just because. Oh, put auto backups on the mod pack. so that we could just roll back to a backup if we need to.
I mean,
That's nonsense. Why would you want to do that?
If a certain IT individual had been observing good IT practice, we could have done that anyways.
Oh boy. wow, this one's taking a little longer to boot.
Yeah, I've got to make it to where the EULA thing comes back up. Go.
How does a Genshin Impact character help in this situation?
What? Oh, Eula. Oh god, I have to read just like everything. What? Master volume saved, but music volume didn't? Excuse me? Music's too loud. Where the hell? Oh, borderless would be nice to add as a mod as well, so you could play window borderless. Or full screen borderless or whatever. Okay.
There's nothing you have to else put in the server file, is there? Hell, do you remember? It should just be
No.
the server pack.
What? You need to grab the mods that we
Yeah, the
had
mods are
added.
in there.
Okay. And then you should be able to just start up the server.
And then it should ask for the... It should fail with the EULA because it's got to generate that.
It will generate that file, and then you gotta tell the EULA set to true, I think.
Yeah.
And then save it. If your app file should have also genned.
I think... I'm either gonna really break it or I'm not.
I mean, I'm not sure we could break it much more than it's currently broken, so...
Yeah.
No.
Also, make sure you put JEI on the server. Because then we can actually use the crafting recipe shortcut.
Is it one of the ones you sent me?
It should have
Man,
been
I'll-
one of the ones I sent you. Make sure you don't put concrete in there, though. That should already... Because I don't know if that's more concrete as the Forge client-side stuff.
I'm just putting JEI blah 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 in there. That's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
because JEI, if you look at the recipes, there's like a little plus sign. If you, normally people have it set up so you can hit that plus sign, and it will pull the items from your inventory and put them in the crafting grid for you. But it was yelling that it couldn't do that because it wasn't available on the server.
Well, I had to delete the entire .minecraft folder just then, so we'll see how this goes.
Wow, so many Pixelmon servers. And then some that are obviously dead. Well, there's one called Mangomon.
Yeah, so for whatever reason, let me... You guys should be able to see my entire left screen. So you get this message is what I've been getting. At first I thought it was because of the .minecraft folder. That was what was corrupted.
What's
So
it
I
say?
removed it. The Reforged 1.6 is in the folder. Why it can't access it, I don't know. And I have already ran the file to install the server stuff.
Well, so what it's looking for is Forge 1.16.5.36.2.35.jar, not
With the, you gotta take the installer out.
1.16.5-36.2.35-installer.jar.
So that might be part of it.
Let's see.
Install server. What are you doing? Did you read that?
Can you tell I didn't? I already installed the server though.
Do you think you'll actually read things?
I did. I just finished JoJo's part 7 for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It was really good. Alright, server start. Found. And it's going to loop us back in there. Which it
Wait,
shouldn't be.
what did you... That doesn't look...
It's not right.
Did you do the install.bat?
I did, but I can do it again.
What is up with the server files?
Did he break more than just the one?
Well, maybe. I mean, I don't know what else it would be, because I've already removed the entire Minecraft folder and put it back in.
Technic.
Like, I can redo it. I have the server file still that I just downloaded.
What's the original file look like?
Bunch of these. But a bunch of these don't show up until it actually runs.
Start over then.
Yeah. I'm just going to clear it completely.
That one's not the right one.
Server download.
What on earth?
Install bad. Installing. Forge requires jar, yes. It's got both the Forge and the installer in here.
Okay.
We got Eula. There's that. I wonder if adding those mods early would have.
You might have done it too soon.
Maybe. That's the only thing I could think of at this point. Server properties. We do distance. True. And back over here.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that the properties are the same. Because I know there is one other one that we've changed. Max distance. So maybe that is all it is. Okay. So at this point, server start. That file.
There we go.
And it errors out.
Class not found exception. Well, it looks like most of what I'm seeing is error with the biomes you go. World generation
wonder-
stage.
You would think though removing at least the. Where is it wanting to point this to?
Yeah, because all the errors in the top look like they're related to biomes you go, which is a world gen
But why?
mod.
One sec. I know why. Okay, never mind.
Looks like it should be 1.3.6 for biomes you go. Which is what we're using.
Yeah. Let me rerun.
Fancy menu. Don't put fancy menu in there as well. That's a client
Well,
side.
no,
not
the
server.
server's getting up now,
Okay.
but I'll have to stop and
Because
add.
the other possible issue we could have been having was you were putting client side mods in the mod folder.
Well, what I did is I had moved the mods from the old one into this one. So, alright, stop saving. Okay, so mods at this point in time. What these mods? I've got so many folders. Mods. These mods look correct. Yes?
Explore
server?
Purpose journey map looter. I just had the file open. Hang on.
No, this is without JEI because I didn't add JEI yet.
Yeah, put that over and then add the JEI.
Skip these files. New. Where did I have? It's JEI. Okay. So.
What the hell? Why is this using Optifine and not Oculus? Was it Oculus out on 1.16?
No, it was Optifine.
Yeah, it was up to fine.
Well, I'm wondering why they. Yeah, why did they choose that? Oculus is much, much better than Optifine. But, okay, I'm not the mod pack creator. Optifine is not as good as Oculus. Oculus is actually a little bit better performance-wise for computers than running.
Well, I mean, yeah, Oculus
Optifine.
runs everything on board. It doesn't even need the computer.
No,
I mean-
the mod is called Oculus. It's a fork off of the fabric. Basically, the fabric version of Optifine was called Iris, but it was like leagues better. And then a fork got made that they called Oculus. Oh, we're not in a village when we start.
So it did work though.
Yes, I'm on the server or the new.
You know what? I'll take it.
I'm
I'll
on the
take
new
it.
one. Throw out my Pokemon. I don't even have a Pokemon.
Wait, it wiped all of our mons too?
Well,
Yeah,
he had to
redo-
reinstall the whole server.
Yeah, but I didn't know if bringing over the players folder would, unless he didn't bring over the players folder.
No, he didn't bring over
I
the
didn't.
players
It
folder.
was fresh everything. I can if you guys want me to.
Well,
I
I'm
will.
just confused because it's not. I'm not even getting the menu to like pick a Pokemon. Like,
No, same.
it's not letting me pick a starter. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah. You might wanna close the server down, copy over the players folder from the other one.
Because I'm pretty certain I'm supposed to get prompted,
Yeah,
and it
normally.
didn't prompt me to pick a new starter.
You guys see a players folder anywhere?
Well, it would have been in
Uh,
the old mod file or the old server files.
It would have been.
Let me.
I think in the old server files, you want to go to. I think the player data is gonna be in world. Player data.
Really, nothing will
And
break,
that's. Yeah.
right?
So that's all our player data. So you want
Right.
to copy that into the new server. Yeah, see, I didn't get this. It's a Fame mod. Pick a starter. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, it is now there.
Okay.
Right?
Should
You
I go?
connecting?
Okay, so good news.
Yeah.
It brought over our inventory.
Incomplete set of tags received from server. Please contact server operator.
However,
Uh-oh.
it did not bring over mons.
Did it let you select them on?
No.
Oh.
My player data apparently is corrupted.
Oh.
Yes. So when I was still connected to the server and you turned off your computer, it corrupted my player data.
Player data.
Player data. Because now I'm getting this error when I try to connect, which I believe is a sign that you corrupted my player data.
So
Which
should I
means
just
I
clear
have to
out?
start fresh anyway.
Well, we
Well,
all do because there's no mons
Right.
anymore.
Also,
Incomplete
there's no way I'm going to be able to
set of tags.
discern which one of these is which.
You
Should I
have to
just
figure out what my UID is, and I don't know. I've never
just
had to
delete 'em all?
find that before.
Should I just delete them all?
Probably.
Delete.
This is super scuffed. Oh my word.
Hey, I was able to join the world this time, you guys.
I can't join it because it's throwing an error. Unless you deleted it.
Yeah.
Oh, I did delete it just then. I think the Pixelmon mod itself is there was chickens in there. And was there pigs and stuff?
No.
No.
Cool. All right.
So the one game rule that needed to be turned off, it just needs to be turned off again. But the problem is, one, my player data is screwed up, so I can't even connect to the server now because it won't let me.
Well, you don't have player data though. The player data all got deleted.
Yeah, I deleted it again.
You deleted it?
Yeah, I deleted it all again.
Well, I still couldn't connect though. Let me relaunch.
I mean, I can stop the server and restart it.
This is why you should pay for hosting.
You want to give me money?
I don't know how much it is, but
I don't know. More than I want to spend at the moment.
let's see, bisect hosting. How much does it cost? $3 a month is their lowest starting plan. Can you handle $3 a month?
Nope.
What the fuck?
One second, I'll explain why.
Why you can't
Not
handle
no,
$3
yeah,
a month?
not in voice chat though. You can check Discord.
I mean, I don't really want to host it either that way, to be fair. When I know I can just host it on my computer for free, because I know how. Ah, yes, comfy cobble creatures, Sarge. Yes, that is the thing. Are you gonna install it?
I mean, I'm debating that given all of this.
Considering we can't seem to get the server to function.
I don't know
After
what
Gil
it's something.
broke it. What is going on with Pixelmon now?
Is it because there's two Pixel? One sec.
What?
One sec. Let me stop the server.
Are you stopping it while it's still running?
No. Oh, I am stopping it while it is running. Yes.
There's no way to stop it except for when it's running, sir.
Right
You can't
when
stop
I was
something that
trying to
hasn't started.
connect. Oh my god! You know what? You know what? Let me know when it's back up. Because I'm
getting
about
it back
to.
up now.
I'm about to open comfy cobble creatures here. And looking at how essentials work and just run the server. Okay, Minecraft server. Connecting. It's gonna tell me tags are incorrect again, I bet. No, okay.
Did it ask you to pick a starter?
No. It's just logging me right in.
Alright. One thing at a time. So why is there pigs flying about?
There's pigs, there's chickens.
Alright, so why is it
I see
not
cows.
loading?
I see
Why
mobs.
is it not loading the Pixelmon mod itself? Because that's what's happening.
Is the mod in the mod folder?
Yes. Unless there's a separate mod that's not called Pixelmon 1.16.5-9.1.5.
My brain hurts. I didn't think
Mine
I'd have
too.
to troubleshoot this kind of shit.
Hey, me too.
Like, it's okay. So aspects of the mod have loaded.
It's just not all of them.
Just not all of them are loading for some reason. Because JEI isn't showing up. Wait a second. Nope, my mods are there. And you got the Pixelmon 1.16.5-9.1.5.
Yep. Those are the mods in the server. Why is it not? The other thing that's interesting is, let me stop it, is the old server used the server start bat.
Yeah.
And it's still not launching from it. It launches from the jar file.
Well, if you're launching it from the server jar file, that's probably why it's not loading all
That's
the
what I'm
mods
thinking.
correctly.
Let me just stop this as soon as it happens. So why?
Seems like it's working for me, so it's something on your computer.
Yeah, I just don't know what it is.
What did you do?
I've done
Because
nothing
it's loading
except
up
remove.
just fine for me. If you look at my stream, it's going. It's loading the mods.
If I just do single player, does it work?
That's a good question.
Well, single player's depending on different files than multiplayer anyway, so
Yeah, but
theoretically
let's just say.
Right.
should be fine.
Theoretically.
Preparing level world. Yeah, it's launching just fine from the server bat file for me. Pairing spawn. Looks like it struggled to load a couple of block entities.
Wait, L, could you send theoretically? Could you not just send me the server file, like the server that you've got, and let me delete it? Because you've already got the stuff ran, right?
Well, it's still preparing spawn, but there's a couple other things I need to do to make it ready, like adding the other mods.
And restarting your computer while it's running.
I will not
Important.
do that. I know
don't have
better
to
than
try.
do that. I have lost so many Minecraft worlds because of shit like that has happened.
I don't know. It's really fun. I hear it's all the rage.
No.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Spawn. Okay, spawn's loaded. Stopping the server. Okay, server is stopped. Now we're gonna go to the mods folder. We're going to add. Oh, that's in there already. That doesn't need to go in there.
Config. There's no default configs, but
What happened to my JEI? It like vanished out of my mod folder. What?
I swear, Def is gonna show up and be like, "The fuck happened
if we haven't
here?"
figured it out by 8, I'm canceling my stream. and I'll just...
Hang on, let me just
Let's go to bed.
re-download JEI.
Do you want me to send you JEI?
No, I just got it from what I sent you.
I wouldn't trust downloading your JEI anyway after all of this boondoggle fuckery.
Hang on.
Like, if you look, everything is the same between the old and the new, with the exception of this default configs folder that's empty in the old one.
What the hell? Oh my god. Okay, so JEI needed to go over. Hello.
Hello.
Copy.
Whoa.
There it goes. What? I actually feel like... No, it's just gotta be client side. I feel like we're missing stuff, though. Oh, Looter isn't in here, too. What the f... Oh, because I updated after I sent you these files. So the update cleared those mods out. I didn't think it would do that, but apparently it did.
I just... It blows my mind because the files are the exact same between the two, and it's... what if it just works now?
Nature's Compass is there.
No, it's
Pixel
throwing the
Hunt
same error message.
Remaster.
So both servers are throwing the same error message at this point in time.
Was the remastered needed? What was that file? Okay, well, I got this in there. The only thing that I didn't put in there that I'm not certain if I need it to was Pixel Hunt Remastered. But I don't
Wasn't
know if
that?
that's needed for the server files.
I mean, it's in the server.
No. Pixelmon is in the
No.
server.
Pixel Hunt Remastered's also in the server files for the mods.
Not the fresh one I installed and had working.
Oh. I'm just saying in this one it was.
And the old one? Then it
Well, the old
might
one's...
need to be added. That might need to be added to client side as well. So let me slap that in there. I didn't put it in the server folder I'm sending. Upload failed. Let's try again. It might not let me send it. Not open. I want to send the... Why is this being so stupid? Copy. It might be too big. It might not let me send it. Even with Nitro.
I didn't think that was possible.
Well, I'm pretty sure Nitro won't let you transfer like petabytes of data, so I'm sure it was possible.
Nah, they will. Probably.
Do I have like 2 instances of Technic running? Oh, I do. Yep. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna send it to you. Yep, upload failed. So we might have to pivot to something else.
Maybe.
Because it won't let me send it to you.
Do you have the link where you got it? By chance?
From what you sent me. From what you sent in Discord. That's where I downloaded the files from and got it to work.
Ew. Cool. Cool.
So it's like, we got comfy cowboy creatures.
Cool. Well, I'm also now just kind of determined to figure out why this isn't just working. Alright. We playing.
Stream is instead turned into Gil troubleshoots the server he broke.
Oh my god.
I am just utterly amused by this.
It's just...
You can only laugh about it, right?
It's really hilarious.
Alright.
See, I don't know. Did I do anything to this one?
I could not tell you what you've done to that one.
Right now I'm just faffing about in Loop Hero.
Good old Loop Hero.
I tend to take mod packs and kind of tinker with them, so I'm gonna reinstall this one. Oh my word. Oh, it's just it really is just a day because the one server I've been playing on for Minecraft, one of the mods updated and added this feature, that broke the entire freaking server. The server's been down all day while the mods are trying to fix it. There's some chunk somewhere with the corrupted data and they're just having a hard time figuring out where it is so they can delete the chunk.
Sounds about right.
Because they're like, the last backup was like 18 hours ago.
So roll back to that backup. Problem solved.
They're trying to avoid that as much as possible. Because a lot of people were doing a lot of build progression. So currently the plan is, let them know your region that you were building in, and they'll roll back, but then copy the server data information and stuff over to preserve what people have been working on, after they've been verified to not be the corrupted area. Because they've been going around to the people that have been able to respond, but never everybody's been responding, so they're figuring it's just faster to do the rollback, get the server back up, and then restore data as needed. Comfy Cobblemon just looks like a better put together pack than Pixelmon's pack. Anyway.
Well, it might be what we pivot to for like next week or something. I'm just trying one like last thing, and then I'm probably gonna hop off because my brain is dead. But I wanted to see if this does anything.
Oh no, narrator.
That shout-outs to that opening as soon as you open up just normal Minecraft, by the way.
Oh, 1.20? It's so annoying. And they already have like fixes and changes coming for 1.20.1. It's hilarious. And I think part of it is maybe that narrator thing, because that scared the piss out of me when I first.
As soon as you why is that the default opening?
I don't know why. Well, like, why does it open to that? I almost accidentally turned the narrator on. I was like, no.
Well, I turned it on a bunch just then because I was like, what? It's on, off. Why are you here? Why are you on? Okay.
Well, I'll put something interesting on Comfy Cobblemon here. Once it wants to load up.
Yes.
Alright, where are they at? I'm fixing the one server I've been playing on. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, Pear, hello. Sorry, I didn't know you jumped over to me. I had I had Gil's screen open, covering the chat. Oh wow. Okay, a lot of stuff has happened.
I agree. A lot of stuff has happened. There's like
it's been a freaking Monday.
Maybe?
I swear.
There's like
Maybe
thousands of years of history.
You think you got it?
It's been 84 years.
Well, I haven't added any extra mods to it yet, but I'm getting progress at this point in time.
Okay.
It's preparing the world.
Okay.
That is certainly progress.
It should be up, the based version, but I don't have any of the mods in there, so let me stop the server now. Okay, mods. Do you know,
It's
El,
been
what
84
the
years.
mods were for the actual server? These might be all of them, other than JEI,
Ah!
but
My game just crashed. What? What the hell? What just happened? I clicked the button and the whole thing just crashed. Did I click quit by mistake?
Cobblemon had enough. It's like, now fuck
It's
this.
like,
I'm out.
nah, you keep trying to play Pixelmon, our predecessor. No, thank you. Oh, it's loading faster than before.
I've got JEI. That. I think it's good. As soon as I get the mods in, I think the server will work. Like completely actually work. I'm pretty sure it would work now if everybody had the default mods. Yeah.
Okay.
I just need to remember what the server mods were. That we added.
Essential. Too loud. Oh god, why does everything gotta open all jank like? Jesus Christ.
There.
Interesting. Oh, do I have to create a world for it to let me host a world? Let me see here.
Well, I don't think you can host a world that doesn't exist. That seems unlikely.
Yeah, let me create a world here. Well, it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm about to head out. My brain's dead, but
Soiled it. Soiled it.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't have the game open right now, so I don't know if you got it up yet or not.
I mean, I can get the server up at any time. I'm trying to see which one of these files we needed that were server side and which one weren't.
So fancy menu is not server side. I don't believe the concrete is server side. And the crash reports, I don't think that's server side. I don't think Optifine needs to be server side.
Well, at the moment, I just copied and pasted all of it, so we're about to see what happens.
Oh boy.
Look, I've done it once.
I'm just saying, fancy menu, concrete, they can be causing issues when trying to run it. Because I don't think they need to be in the server file. Because certain mods just will not let servers work because they're not supposed to be server side. JEI should definitely be in there though.
JEI is in there. That was one that I definitely remembered.
I guess I'm like the best kind of authority on this since I play the most modded Minecraft out of all of us.
Well, I was able to join the world.
You're able to
That's a
join the
plus.
world? I'm still generating a world for comfy cobble creatures.
Hey, I get to pick a starter.
That's a better sign than before.
Yep. Cool.
Alright, I gotta wait for this world
Oh.
to finish generating.
And we're in a city. Town.
That's a nice server
I'm
start,
also buried under ice.
That's not an ideal start.
Or
It's like,
something.
good thing, bad thing, good thing, bad thing. Okay. Okie day.
Okay.
Alright, so, you got that up and running, so I can leave this world that I have just created and joined.
Curse you,
Yes.
Gilgamesh.
Yeah,
That's not my name anymore. You know what? We all needed a fresh start.
Did we? I don't think so.
Now I have to work on building a house again.
No, we're gonna do something. Don't worry. Not today. Well, I mean, if you guys want to play, you can. I'm gonna hop off the Discord because my brain's fried. But I would like. I would at least like. I would at least like one other person other than me to see if they can at least get in. That's not.
I'm
trying to get in through
I'm
local
booting it
host.
up right now. I don't know if the other two had it open still or not, but I'm booting from fresh.
They probably went to go get dinner.
What?
They left us.
I
Sarge
still
said-
hear
They're
you.
still here.
jackass.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, you guys had enough time to go get dinner with how long that took.
We already ate dinner.
Yeah. What are you smoking, dude?
He's had a day. Hopefully, things get better? Question mark?
Question mark? We'll find out.
I don't know. I mean, you know, I've been having problems everywhere, so.
Yeah. Also, what we'll do is I'll see if there's a way to just gen bonds in. And we can probably just do that and give those out so that way nobody has to recatch. That way not all is lost. So, who knows? Maybe it was for the better. Maybe there was no move relearner. Ever. Elle, you joined.
The fence is still out on that. Hang on.
Oh, it said you joined. I see you.
Oh, there it goes. Yay, pick a starter.
Huzzah! I fixed
I'm
it.
restarting Technic so I can jump in and look.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, I
there's
was
not
running
much
Trico
point at
before.
this point, Sarge, because it's gonna be like shut down momentarily. So.
I mean, if you want to join real quick, you can. I don't mind. It's just, it's weird.
I'm just gonna double check something since I'm right next to a shop. Oh god, lag. What is that NPC doing? Okay, looter definitely is working.
Cool. If you've got a list of the server mods too, El, like an actual ones that you want me to add, since we're
ones I
having to
want?
start fresh. Yeah, might as well go and do it now. Well,
I'll make it for you later.
yeah. So.
Cause it's just more quality of life things for like easier inventory sorting. Instead of having to have you constantly spawn us in a bag if we lose it. Maybe I should look at a backpack mod so that we can just craft our own backpacks, etc. Like, just some quality of life things to add in. But, oh man. Well, it took an hour, but we figured it out.
It sure did. I had to go in and do some registry edits and a bunch of other stuff.
Uh-huh.
And what have we learned today, class?
Always
shut
stop
my
your
computer.
server before you restart your computer.
Nah.
Also, backups.
No, I think really what we've learned is don't update the mod in your loader unless you've already updated the
Yes.
server first.
So
Yeah, that's
next
what started
time,
it.
if they
That's what we've
when you
really
go to
learned.
launch it, don't just click randomly and thoughtlessly. Read what it tells you.
Imagine doing
But he
that.
doesn't read.
Unless it's JoJo. Still borrowing the best part.
Gil can't read.
Okay, so
Fortunately, you don't have to read
Goodness,
JoJo. It's all pictures.
it's
I
more
can't connect
okay.
to the
So
server.
Gil, I'm gonna get you a list, and then we have to set time aside for testing it.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Well,
yeah.
I can't connect to the server.
What's
Sarge
it
problem.
saying when you're trying to
Literally
connect?
just failed to connect to the server. Disconnected.
So that's
Well-
just a standard
Well, did you
connecting
double
issue,
check
so-
and make sure all the mods you need are still in your mods folder? Because when I updated it, it deleted what I had in there.
Yes.
So that could also be a problem.
That's probably what it is, honestly.
Well, that's probably part of the problem, not the entirety of the problem. The big problem was somebody shutting down their computer before turning off the server.
Hell.
I don't know why Def did that. That wasn't very
I don't
cool.
either. I'm absolutely blaming Def for it. So.
That's not fair,
Hey,
Def.
Well, he's not here to defend himself. Sounds totally fair.
Yep.
Persa, tell him I could hear him, so fist at one point. Probably about dinner.
Oh, did I even remove the stream just then? I think I did for mine.
I don't know.
Mine's
I don't
up.
know anymore. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna
This
head off
video is
Discord.
unavailable, so I'm gonna go with yes.
Oh, does anyone else want to try to connect? I know Sarge is just bored, but
Sarge
Yeah,
looks
I'm-
like he's going to need to re-download mods.
Yeah, I'm scrolling back to
Everybody.
find a list.
don't worry. There's one not far from it. Here's a
Oh,
list.
Oh, we
What the
also
hell?
got a
JEI
Pokestop
is
near
gone.
here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It like overwrote it.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Overwrote the mods I had in there. So I think that contributed maybe to the one issue and why I couldn't connect. But I should have gotten a different error than the error it was giving me at the time. I should have gotten a mismatched mod list error. But I wasn't.
Are you still on the server, El?
I'm still on the server.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna smack this Pokestop here. Yes. Okay. Alright, you can stop it, because I don't think Ina was planning on joining.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, until we got it figured out. So, sorry everyone that's on El's stream that's listening. Today's a Monday. That's all you're getting.
Today is decidedly a Monday.
Well, I can boot back up Comfy Cobblemon.
All right, well I'm heading out.
And try to
Alright,
host.
later, go.
Figure out hosting. Bye, Gil. Figuring out hosting that. If any of you two want to join. If not, I'll just play that for the next 2 hours. I just gotta. I've never messed with the essential mod, but people were really excited to see that was in this mod pack, because it doesn't require to actually run server files.
Doesn't look like it's on Technic, so I'm gonna go with no.
It's on CurseForge.
Yeah, I'm not downloading that after that shit that just happened with them.
It's done though. They fixed it.
Yeah, they fixed it this time, but they've also proven they're vulnerable to it.
I mean, any mod is vulnerable to it. They weren't the only ones at risk. And they already fixed it all with the help of one of the mod pack development teams that discovered it.
Okay, I just pulled copies of the mods, so theoretically that should be fixed now.
Okay, you found them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But since I would assume the server is down, I can't really test it.
Right.
I should go back in and actually pull that side by side. See if there's anything else.
So if I go to host world, your world will be hosted through your internet. Your host IP will be visible through network logs. Interesting. Let me just look at something here. Share RP. Share your quit resource pack. Nah. Invite friends. What if I just share my IP? So I already know you're not gonna do it, but it looked like Sarge might have.
Oh, for Comfy Gobble. Yeah, I'll go pull it now.
Well, it won't be Pixelmon per, but I got something else that's still Pokemon related. Let's see. Something tells. Oh, they don't have the one mod to clean up the keybind interface. That's annoying.
So Ubisoft managed to sucker me yesterday.
How so?
Oh, what did they do?
I'd seen somebody mention a summer sale in passing. I was checking to see if it had started yet, which it hasn't. But what was the case was that there was like an 88% off franchise sale going on for Assassin's Creed yesterday.
Ooh.
So basically, I just bought all the games that I didn't already have for like less than the cost of one of them.
Oh yeah, look at this Stantler.
Or I suppose I should say I bought all the games that Steam didn't think I had, which meant that I actually got 2 of them that I did already have. Because it was like, here's Black Flag. I was like, I own that already, actually. And Freedom Cry. Yeah, okay, I own that too. And AC3, which I definitely already owned, even through Steam, but that's like the remastered version. But then, like, Odyssey and Valhalla were also in there, and those I haven't played at all.
Diswale. Per se, what the Diswale?
I mean,
Oh no, the foxes killed the chicken.
that doesn't sound like a Pokemon.
You know, Pineco just seems like he was already kind of suited for a Minecrafty version of Pokemon. Per says, Sarge, congrats on your Morgan.
Yep.
Oh, Weirdeer is in here.
Morgan is definitely good Civ.
Yeah.
Especially if you can get enough, courts to guarantee Koya. And doubly, especially if you can somehow get enough to guarantee Koya and then Oberon.
Yeah.
Or if you just continue to luck sack your way into getting everything. In which
Like
case,
Sarge.
Yeah.
You bastard.
I forgot. Is NP1 acceptable for Koyan Sky or?
I mean, it's all you need to do. You just need Koyanskaya in general to do the looping. Like, she's not typically the one that's doing the killing.
Right, just there for, if memory serves, the NP loop setup.
She's there to do damage and battery support for whoever your actual damage dealer is. Like, she's technically capable of doing damage dealing, but for her to be able to loop herself requires some weird requirements. Like, you're much more limited in how you can do that. It's almost easier to just run like a different. It's almost easier to just run Semiramis if you want an AOE like murder assassin to loop with. Like, Semi is the better option, really, than trying to run Koya as your DPS.
Hmm.
Not that I can do that. I don't actually have Semi, but
Oh.
batteries and assassins are kind of rare, though, so it's tricky to pull off, even under the best of circumstances.
Spooky, scary skeletons. I seem to get unlucky with my Minecraft spawns, I swear.
You could probably get away with it with Assassin Yume Ren as well. Using her as your looping assassin. Gray might work. I don't know if her battery's big enough.
Is Cork in here? You have Semi?
I don't.
Got Semi.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. Per big whale.
Per's the biggest whale.
Apparently so.
Well, I mean, Gil stopped playing the game, so that's accurate, probably.
Also, I can't play with you, dear. I'm not whitelisted on the server.
Oh, that's interesting. Settings. Privacy.
I was kind of half kidding, but then I went and checked, and yeah, Per has Semi at NP5, so I'm gonna go with yes, Per big whale.
Oh, wait, I can add you as a friend. World host settings. Oh, maybe this is what I need. Invite.
The problem is Gil no longer plays, therefore he has become a dead whale. Or dead Leviathan? Leviathan's right.
So, if you go into social, in your menu, I should be able to add you as a friend using your Minecraft username.
Where the fuck is social? Oh dear God, there it is.
Yeah.
I have to accept a TOS for this shit?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
There's a service. That's normal.
No friend requests. Got it.
Add a friend. Enter Minecraft username. I don't know if I'm spelling your username correctly. Oh, friend request has been sent to Armed Sergeant.
I don't know this, Allison. I'm gonna cancel it.
You
Sounds
fucker.
reasonable.
Now I should be able
I mean,
to
for all I know, it could be
invite.
an e-girl or something.
Invite has been sent.
Theoretically, it could be an e-girl. That's true.
I mean, my model looks like it could be an e-girl, I guess.
True story.
And I mean, yeah, but I would think Dead Leviathan fits Gil perfectly because Gesundheit.
Sorry, I'm dying.
Please don't die.
Don't die. Not allowed.
It's fine.
No dying.
Okay, keybinds. Why the fuck do you keep putting crouch on shift? Fuck you.
Because
Because
that's normal.
that's the default keybind for Minecraft.
Yeah, it's the default. Like,
just
that's
because
normal.
it's a stupid keybind, and crouch should always be on C, and shift should always be sprint.
Level 10 Trico with Mega Drain. Let's go. Fucking deleted that swine up. Yeah. Come back. Wait, how do... Nope. There we go. He bought a car, so he's still a whale? I mean, I suppose.
I mean, yeah, but he also won't buy you a PC, so he's clearly
Yeah.
not that big of a whale.
Mm-hmm.
How? Oh, hello, pillager. Thanks to apathy, I don't have to deal with you fuckers. Whoa, what's that in the distance? Oh, what the heck? That looks cool.
Oh, no tree capitation mods?
Ooh. No, I'm probably gonna have to install that manually.
Can't believe you're not running Tree Capitator. Literally unplayable.
Well, Tree Capitator isn't available in this version. What you want is FTB Ultimine, which does the same thing.
Gesundheit?
FTB Ultimine.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what you just said, but it sounded like a sneeze.
Backpack.
I feel like Ultimine was just kind of like born out of Tree Capitator.
It really was. It was
I think-
a combination of Tree Capitator
And
vein mining.
the one, yeah, vein miner, yeah.
It kind of operates more like vein mining than it does Tree Capitator.
Well, yeah, but vein mining I think was also inspired by Tree Capitator. I'm pretty sure Tree Capitator came first, and then everything else was like, that's a good idea. Let's apply it to other things.
Yeah.
Because Tree Capitator's been around since like Alpha, I think. Been around a long ass time.
It's one of the older mods, yeah.
Just like JEI, which came out of NEI.
Yes. Then
Also, I have
Jade is
one
the new
suggestion,
Walia.
but it's not ethical.
Yeah, Jade's the new what am I looking at?
Oh, okay.
The one probe also takes place. But the one probe I think was kind of back even running counter to Walia back then.
Yeah, you know what mod I was really sad never like actually got properly followed up on was, and this was from like super old Tekkit. I tremendously miss the original Equivalent Exchange mod. Like Equivalent Exchange 2, I guess, was the not really the original, but the second one. The one where you had the little like thing and you just dumped everything into it and got a bunch of points. You could make whatever you wanted out of them.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, they've changed that a fair bit. So that doesn't
Yeah.
look like it used to.
Well,
anymore.
I know as soon as they got out of like, Equivalent Exchange 2, it was all different and not as fun.
Thaumcraft was another one people really enjoyed, but I never got into it.
Thaumcraft was super fun. I remember Mistcraft was really cool. as well.
Yeah.
Like, especially once you figured out how to work with it,
I
which I
don't-
did pretty quickly, you could just generate worlds for literally whatever the fuck you wanted instantaneously.
Oh yeah. The sad thing is that one never seemed to get out of 1.12, I think.
Well, I mean, how many people even like know Mist? Really, is the problem.
Yeah. What? What? I didn't even attack the creeper. Why'd it try to explode? Son of a bitch.
Oh, that was FTB, wasn't it? It was Mistcraft, yeah. The old FTB.
Well, okay, well that doesn't damage me. I guess I'll accept it. What is this zombie wearing on its head? Oh. Per said, "What's up, Sarge? What do you want to ask, Sarge?" Sorry, Per, I'm like focused. He's carrying an ender pearl. What the hell? Why is he like ender corrupted? What? This is weird.
Wasn't that just a supercharged creeper?
Nah, I ran past the supercharge. Well, not ran past. I let him explode and he became fireworks. Okay, I think I have a conflicting keybind. Oy. Wait, was that swine up sleeping and I just beat the crap out of it?
It certainly sounds like it'd be the case.
Whoopsies. What is also keybound to R? Okay, something else is keybound. Emote wheel.
So to give you an idea on the delay, you just started kicking the shit out of the swine up on stream.
Oh my god, that's really bad delay. What the heck?
You got a huge stream delay. My god.
Oh no. I don't know why. Oh look, here he comes.
Cool. My Charmander has been knocked out. I have no idea where I am.
Oh,
Not really.
he'll revive eventually.
And I'm in a frozen hellscape.
Yeah,
And
I
my
see-
map is non-functional.
J to open.
I did. There is nothing on my map. As in, it
Oh.
won't even show me anything in terms of where I've already been.
Wow, Sarge managed to break the game again.
Aww.
Don't be bad.
No idea where the wife is. I'm all alone.
No, wait, is it at... No.
Hello?
Trying to teleport you to me.
I was in a box. Try it now.
Hello?
Ah!
Ah!
Wild
I
Death
teleported
has
to you.
appeared.
Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Oh,
Also,
well.
hey, Duff.
Hi, Def.
Welcome to the stream of Scuff, by the way.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you
Still not
missed
here.
it.
What happened?
Oh,
So-
God.
Oh my god. So Gil updated his mod pack, which made it so he couldn't sign on to the server. So
Follow me
then
to the north.
he tried to downgrade his mod pack back to the one that we should have been using, but then he still couldn't log on to the server, which I'm thinking at this point is probably because he didn't have the right mods in the folder at that point. But then he decided that the correct answer to that was to just restart his computer, which he did while the server was still running without taking it down properly first, which corrupted the server. And then he spent an hour trying to fix it.
So I've missed absolutely nothing then.
You missed
Effectively.
literally nothing. Yes.
Yeah, literally nothing except, you know.
Nothing was
Still
accomplished.
breaking shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
also all of our progress is gone, all of our mons are gone, all of our items are gone. So it's literally like if we
We have to
like,
start fresh.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
That sucks.
unless Gil decides to find a way to spawn shit in so that we can just like have the mons that we already had back, which would be nice, but like
And I
outside
have
of that,
homework now, too.
we're kind of boned.
Because this is an opportunity to get a couple more quality of life things added to the server /game. Take him back. Duff joined without knowing it. Thanes. Yes, yes. Now he gets to hear the story.
Well, I mean, the story's pretty much over.
Yeah, well,
That was
yeah.
that was the story.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah, it got super scuffed. Super scuffed.
Again,
This-
only the scuffiest of scuffs may happen.
The story is, as usual, Gil turned on speed up and fucked up because of it.
And now we have to start all over.
Is that the story now?
I just got my Grookey to evolve too. Before he did that.
Yeah, and then Gil went to bed. He was
Yeah,
like,
and then he
"Oh,
went to
man."
bed. You know, he's like, oh, my brain hurts, I'm done. And then left.
Oh, so the stream's over.
Yeah.
Well,
well, I'm streaming.
Except for on El's end, she's still running it.
Oh, okay.
I'm running Comfy Cobble Creatures, I think is what the mod pack is called. Which is the Cobblemon variant of Pokemon Minecraft.
So where do we get Pokeballs from?
I haven't seemed to be able to find any, so I think we actually have to craft them in this this mod. For Cobblemon, I think you have to actually craft them, which means we have to find apricorns. Because I have not seen...
Oh god, then you're gonna have to find Kurt.
I don't think we'll have to find Kurt.
He makes terrible Pokeballs.
He does. Pokeballs are fucking awful. At least in the generation where he started making them, where none of them worked correctly.
You just want to run bosses then?
Yeah, suppose. Oh god, I didn't mean to open. The OBS. Hurry up and open so I can close you, OBS.
Oh, I might live in this observatory. I don't know yet.
You know, I was just curious. What was your opinion on Persona 3 Remake?
So,
That's kind of cool.
but Baz and I sort of talked about it during the recording, but that was before a bunch more information came out. I am really excited for it. I just kind of wish they weren't being stupid about it.
How are they
But,
being
like,
stupid about it?
So
they took out a lot of the exclusive stuff.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
none of the answer or any of the Fez stuff is in there. They're
Why?
Like-
Why would they
Ooh.
do that?
they didn't decide to merge in some of the like portable stuff.
Now-
Which is
now-
unfortunate.
Now that sounds interesting because that would imply that means you don't get social links with your party members. Some of them, anyway.
I mean,
The male ones mostly.
yeah,
What?
probably.
Like
Right.
you think of all things, they'd find a way to make that work at least.
What I will say is that it looks very nice. and
Yeah,
I'm
it does
sure,
look nice.
and I'm sure it's going to be much better to play than the old one because it appears to be in 5's engine,
Yeah.
which can only be an improvement over 3's engine. So I am looking forward to it. I'm sure Baz and I are gonna run it when it's out, but
I mean, it might still be worth getting. It's a shame that they're not including some of the other stuff.
yeah.
Well, I mean, from what I can tell, people find the answer to be plotting and not very fun anyway. But
Yeah. Well,
that's a good opportunity to fix it if you're making a
it-
remake.
Right.
For it.
it also completely trashed Yukari's character,
Yeah.
which was a
Oh,
problem.
yeah, then this would have just been an opportunity to fix it.
Here's the thing that I'm not super big on is the
They
fact
also
that
welded a bunch of metal
decided,
onto Aegis. I don't know how people feel about that, but
I don't like that they decided to recast everybody.
What?
Like, I was
What?
expecting Junpei to be recast, obviously, because Vic Mignogna doesn't get work anymore.
Right.
But like, why did we need to recast Main Boy or
Yeah, actually,
Yukari
why
or
did-
anybody not named Junpei?
why did they recast the main character? He's in 5 as that voice. And I'm pretty sure he had new lines there too.
That's true. He was also in Q2. Like that Yuri Lowenthal has been that voice forever. Yukari's voice actress was still the same in fucking Q2. Like, we've been using the same voice actors for literally ever. Why did you suddenly decide to recast everyone? That's weird.
It's super weird.
I can see Ken, right? I can see Junpei because Vic, and I can see Ken because you probably want somebody that sounds more like an 8-year-old, but like
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
everybody else, I
because
don't
with
understand.
all the stuff that happened with Vic Mignogna is like, I can understand why recasting that person.
Did he do something he shouldn't have?
He
There
was
was
accused
this.
of a lot of things, but then there was also some other stuff that came out that kind of
So yeah,
it's a
he
big mess.
for one thing he got Me Too'd out the ass.
Oh, well, I mean,
Yes.
that'll do it.
But then there was some issues regarding that. On the accuracy of it, to be fair.
Yeah.
That there was some click-ish stuff happening to kind of push him out of the community, in general. But that's the biggest thing, was he got caught up in that stuff.
But
Which of course destroyed his career.
Yeah, but even before that, like he was long known for
Just being a little
being-
too overly friendly.
well, yeah, he was kind of a creeper on younger girls at conventions a lot of the time. And the other thing that he also did that I know rubbed a lot of people the wrong way for a long time was he was very aggressively Christian.
Oh my. Weird that he
Do anime?
well play a character that play a character in a series that has literal Satan in it.
Well, summoning demons as well.
Well, like
I mean,
So-
in Persona they're not demons, but you do summon.
But some of them
you do
are
summon
based off
Satan.
of demons, is the
That's what I said.
thing.
You literally summon Satan.
You summon
mean-
Succubi, you summon Lilith.
Satan defend me.
yeah, but he was like, it wasn't like he was, fanatical as far as like the over, but what he did frequently was like mention it constantly at panels and try to push it. Like he literally did, I think it was an entire audiobook reading of the Gospel of John that he kept trying to give to people at panels and stuff. Like he
It's
was
dude,
very
no.
he was very in your face about it.
It's like he has many routes to ruin his own career.
There's a lot of things. But the biggest was the Me Too movement, the accusations.
Yeah,
that came up,
that
which
just straight up
most of
destroyed
which-
his career.
Most of which were actually proven to be incorrect, or like false statements. He was just kind of really just weird socially around girls. So
I'm sure there was a part of that, and that some of those were verifiably false. I also strongly think that there was very definitely truth to it, because years before any of those, like,
well, I think the
accusations
ones
came
that
out,
made the accusations were like, I'm certain there might have still been something, but the ones that voiced anything, they were verified to be false or something.
well, I mean,
Are
years
not
before
entirely accurate.
years before those accusations, though, other voice actors in the industry who knew him very well were already kind of throwing shade at him, kind of doing that kind of thing, right? Like,
Or being weird with the younger girls.
well, that, and also kind of, having, like,
Inappropriate relations.
yeah, that was out there
I
from
don't know.
other people
It
in the
just got
industry.
extremely messy. There was a lot of cliquey behavior amongst the voice actors that kind of came out as well. I don't know
Mhm.
the whole story, but it's just one big fucking mess. And while I think the dude has some issues, I don't think it was as bad as it kind of got made out to be. But I don't know. I have to look into all of it again because I just know some stuff came out that kind of disproves some of the accusations made against him.
Yeah, Vic Mignogna, yes.
Yeah.
I'm a wolf.
It's a shame because, like, as a voice actor, I always really liked him. Like, he had a
Yeah.
great voice for voice acting and was extremely talented at what he did. But, like,
Other than Junpei, who did he play?
so
He
he
did a
was
lot. He was
he
in
was
Full
Edward
Metal.
Elric.
Yeah.
He was Edward Elric. He was he played this, nobody's gonna know this, but he played Dark in D and Angel. He
Oh
was,
yes.
like his career. Here, let me pull
He's
up
got
his.
a pretty extensive career. I think he played some characters in like Code Geass. He did a character too.
Yes, he was definitely in Code Geass. He was in. He was in
Yeah.
Excel Saga. He was in Razafon. He was hers in Full Metal Panic. He was the host in Angelic Layer. He was Urashima and Bui in Yu Yu Hakusho. He was Edward Elric. He was Aoba in Evangelion. He was Dark. I mentioned that one already.
Yeah.
He was in Princess Tutu. He was in Utawari Rumono. He was Flowrite in Tsubasa. He was in Rosen Maiden. He was in Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. I mean, he was Ikaku Madarame in Bleach. He was Bradley in Code Geass. There's a Code Geass. He was Tamaki Suo in Ouran High School Host Club.
Vampire Knight, Host Club.
Yep.
He was in a lot of stuff.
He was young Obito in Shippuden. He was Nagato in Shippuden. He was Akechi Mitsuhide in Sengoku Basara. He was Ko Ichijo in Persona 4. He was.
But yeah. Yeah, I would have to do like a true deep dive into what went on because I know a lot of people were like firmly against him, and like I said, other stuff kind of came out that was just kind of like we jumped to conclusions too soon kind of situation. And it's just like fuck.
He was Rohan in JoJo.
What the fuck?
And then he was also Broly in Dragon Ball.
Wait, which Broly? Super
Yeah.
Broly?
Every Broly.
Every Broly.
He was
Every
no,
Broly.
he was Broly from the beginning of time until Super Broly, where he then got canceled after Super Broly
Dang.
because like the last time he did any work was in 2019. He's not had a role since 2019 when he
Yeah.
got Turbo canceled.
Yeah, because that's when the shit hit the fan basically for him.
Yeah. Okay. Now that
Anyway,
I'm done
back to-
looking, yeah,
back to our original conversation though. I at least hope that if they're removing stuff, they don't add it as DLC, or they at least add enough to make it feel like it's not being taken out or anything.
it's
Which
gonna-
it's definitely gonna be it's either
Maybe-
gonna be DLC or they're not gonna add anything.
Or it's more like enough refinement that you don't really miss the other stuff. But
like I said, even just Persona 3 being in Persona 5's engine is gonna make that game so much more playable.
Mhm.
Like from a pure playability standpoint, it's gonna be an improvement, and I'll take that.
copper armor. Oh, that's cool.
And also just like thinking about what I mean, off the top of my head, what was in FES, I feel like them getting rid of some of the exclusive content isn't too bad. Although I mean, it sucks that it's being taken out, but like people didn't like that stuff to begin with. It would be better if it was fixed rather than just being removed. Like I said, but
Oh, I've almost found a way out of the hellish ice biomes. Ugh. Almost.
I was hoping they were gonna make FemC at least an option, but
I was wondering if they're gonna. I was
It
wondering if
would've
they're
been
gonna do.
nice.
I was wondering if they're gonna do like kind of both and like make her like a secret party member or something. But
Ooh.
you know, sort of like
I mean,
how
that would have been cool for them to do, but I guess they
Yeah.
kind of just want to be a bit lazy with it.
Be a
And
bit
the-
lazy with it.
The thing is, right, like, maybe they didn't want to, like, piss people off, because I know she's very divisive.
Oh,
I mean,
the female MC?
From what I can tell.
But
From
I
what can
also know
tell,
Japan
people
loves
seem to
her.
really like her, so...
I kind of like female
Well,
MC.
The reaction to
Yeah.
her being in Persona Q2 seemed more monumental than people being annoyed she was there.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. I think that was different depending on where you were checking, because in the West, I don't think she was as popular, but in Japan, they fucking adore her.
She's
And personally,
cute.
personally, I
hate her.
really like her. Right? Like, she's one of my favorite Persona girls, full stop. Like, I really quite like her. And her battle theme in Q2 is my favorite battle theme in all of Persona. But, you know, whatever. Then again, Q and Q2 have some of the best battle music in Persona, full stop. Like, Light the Fire Up in the Night from the first one is fantastic. Pull the Trigger from the second one is fantastic. Like, oh man, so much good music there.
There was also something someone pointed out was that since the male MC's magician social link is still there, that would mean that would imply that Junpei isn't going to have a social link, which is weird in context of modern Persona.
Ooh. This packet has some nice stuff in it. Oh, but there's not botany pots. Oh, Inu, I mean, this is still an option. You don't have to launch it through CurseForge. I think you just need the pack info, and you can use a launcher of your choice. Or maybe not of your choice, but you can use what is it? At launcher to run the pack. Or Prism launcher. People have been talking about that one. Apparently it's even better than at launcher.
Yeah, I miss Magic Launcher. Does anybody else remember Magic Launcher?
No, what?
So
I
Magic
remember
Launcher,
Multi-MC, and that one's still around.
No, so Magic Launcher was like I think it was the first alternate Minecraft launcher. And really all it did was it acted as an alternate launcher and mod loader. So that's all it did was it allows you to load extra mods into vanilla Minecraft. But it was super nice to launch through because it allowed you to modify all of like the Java stuff directly from there rather than having to futz around with like folders and shit like you had to with vanilla. It allowed you to just kind of drag and drop mods into that, and then it handled the patching process itself rather than you having to like open up the folders and do the shit manually. It was really great. I miss it tremendously.
You might like Prism Launcher. I don't know if it quite functions the same. But also like Minecraft mods in general have changed quite a fair bit, especially because Forge was like, yeah, we're not gonna update anymore, and then it was like, well, fuck you. Or like half the team was like, yeah, we're not gonna do it anymore, and the other half said fuck you and created Fabric. And now Fabric apparently had a small schism in the community because now there's Quilt. Apparently. It's like, Jesus,
I
you
wish I could
modders and
say I
your
was
goddamn
surprised.
drama. Chill, fuck.
See, the terrible part here, dear, is I would have figured that you would have enjoyed that because, well,
What, their drama?
drama. Yes.
I was never that into the modding community to care, though. It was just
No,
more
I'm not
give
even
me
saying in
pretty
that
mods.
regard. It's you like trash TV and you like
Yeah.
drama.
Yeah.
So it's more, I would have expected out of anything, even if you didn't care about it from the mod development side of it, you would have loved to have just watched the drama unfold.
Yeah, there's somebody in the Cottage Witch server that I play on that actually kind of knows all that history. So I might ask them for a rundown of what the hell happened. Because it was like, you know, I stopped playing Minecraft for a while and came back and I'm like, what the hell is Fabric? What is this?
It's the new hotness.
Apparently,
I
well,
mean,
also
the-
like Fabric tries to be quicker on like getting their the mods updated and through when a new version comes out, whereas Forge is like, do we bother? Nah.
so like that's the other thing, right? Is when we were looking at like modded servers again. The first thing I went to go look for was Bucket and see what Bucket was up to.
Bucket like still exists, but it's like never talked about ever anymore.
Wow.
It is pretty sad. But
that was-
apparently
that
Bucket
was-
does still exist.
Because like that was the modded server back in the day.
Yeah.
That's what you ran every modded server through was Bucket.
Mm-hmm. Per, you need a computer so you can play Minecraft with us.
Yeah, don't worry about Gil. Just play with us.
Just take our recommendations on what to get, purchase it, and then let's go.
Don't tell Gil that you have Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he'll probably try and tell you how to fix it and then break it farther.
Step 1, turn the server off. Turn the computer
While
off
still
while the
running.
server is still
It's
running
still
without
running.
shutting it down.
While a player is doing actions on the server, so their player data gets corrupted as well.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, does it mean I still have my data? Or
What?
not?
No, because
No, everything's
all the
gone.
data got deleted.
Everything is gone.
It's all gone, Def.
You made it sound like since I wasn't playing at the time, then I'd still have my data.
I mean, your data might be fine, but it doesn't carry the Mons over. The Mons, the Pokemon information was stored differently from the player data. Probably next month. Hurry up, Per! I can't wait!
Speaking of new computers, I need to get a new laptop because my current one is the keyboard is starting to not work anymore.
Oh boy.
Def, you are truly the king of destroying laptops.
It's the
Maybe
same
you
laptop.
should stop buying laptops.
It's the same laptop from last year.
Oh my word. Well, they're pretty much designed to only last a year now.
Really?
That's what it feels like, yeah.
They gotta make you buy more.
Yeah, so
like
you
how
have to
iPhone-
keep buying.
it's like-
Yeah.
It's like how iPhones break on the first drop.
That's not exactly true.
I mean, I know that's not true. I have an iPhone myself.
Yeah, because I'm like, I've dropped mine at least 10 plus times and it's still fine.
Yeah, but they are designed to break on the first toss into a storm drain.
Well, I
I
wouldn't
mean,
do
we don't know if
that.
that broke. We don't know if that broke. Because I have no idea what happened to that phone after it fell down there.
It got washed
didn't
away.
fall, Def. You threw it in the storm drain.
Hey, it fell on the ground
Callously.
and it splayed into the storm drain. Let's get the story straight here.
Ugh. Per,
She's
I
about
think
to-
I finally found a place where I can maybe think about settling down.
No, okay, that was close. I saw her turn into a tornado.
That could not have been much closer.
Rip Def's laptop. I know,
It's actually
damn.
missing. It's actually been slowly falling apart ever since I got. Ever since I got it, jeez, this is ever since I dropped something on it. It just it's been falling apart a bit. The hinge fell off the other day. Well, not the other day, like last
Oh
month.
my god! What
All
the
you can do is
hell? I
Maybe
thought
don't
I was
drop
terrible
things
to
on
my
it.
machines. What the?
I mean, this is coming from the guy who like got wireless headphones and the battery exploded while I was wearing them.
Oh my
Yikes.
god. That's
Who did you
concerning.
piss off in a
Yeah.
prior life?
What the
Good
hell?
question.
Oh my word. It's a baby chicken. Look at the baby chicken.
El, you know I can't do that. It's not going to be on screen for another minute and a half.
I'm sorry. Why is it so bad?
It's a night of
I
scuff
wonder if I have
indeed.
to like retweak all my settings or something for it.
I'm assuming you're not on ultra low latency is the problem.
I don't know if I can change that. in
Not while the
midstream.
stream is going, no.
Yes, please change it while the stream is running.
Well, you can't.
I'll-
It literally
I'll
will
look
not
at it
let you.
after. Ooh.
I was trying to joke and say pull a gill, watch things break.
Well, the problem is she literally can't. It won't let her.
Yeah, I have to
Turn
wait
off the
till I'm
stream
not
right
streaming.
now.
Just end stream.
turn the game console off right now.
Scuffed Monday, yeah, per Scuffed Monday.
Please do not turn off the console while saving turns
yes,
off.
Yes, that's what I'm after. It's one of those.
This sign can't deter me because I can't read.
I mean, that is Gil's
Joke's on
excuse for
you, I
everything.
can't read.
You had to manage your artifact inventory again, didn't you, Dev?
I did.
That probably means I'm about to have to manage mine shortly, too.
I'm out of the snowscapes if you want to join me, dear.
Well, I'm at a village that's not in snowy hellscape.
Is your map working yet, Sarge?
Yeah, that's a good question. You don't pick your map.
Sort of. It finally updated a couple chunks, but it hasn't updated to where I'm at yet.
I wonder if that just doesn't work quite right.
Mm.
I'm doing it this way. See, I don't know how to TP you to me.
It just sounds dirty, even
Oh,
knowing the context.
Nope, that teleported me to you. So if I try to go back to where I was... and then did TP...
Wait. Let me at least set down a waypoint.
No, that didn't want to work. What?
I was in a map at the time when you probably did it, when I was telling you to wait while I...
Hang on, I gotta look up the TP command usage in Minecraft. Because the format part of my brain is remembering isn't working. Okay.
Wait, your brain isn't working or the format isn't working?
The format that I remember, it was kind of being weird about me doing. Teleport to another player. Target TP Arm Sarge to me.
You go.
There we go. We're out of the cold frozen north now.
But I was already out of the cold frozen north.
We're out of the snow!
I was checking out what looked to be a second village right by the first one with a tower in the middle.
What? Oh, you were really out of the snow.
Yes, you teleported to me and didn't realize.
She didn't do her wave attack today, Def.
Look, you can just...
Oh, yeah, she did.
Here you go. I'll bring you back. I'll bring you back, Sarge.
I have a waypoint. So unless you've turned... Oh, the waypoints do not have teleport options. Cool.
There's waystones, though. This is Sprout Tower. What?
Sprout Tower.
This is.
So wait,
Sprout
you're like
Tower.
it's like you're in a
Like
you're like
in
in an
Violet
actual,
City?
Huh. That's weird.
So you're in an actual Minecraft version of the games. This is what I'm getting from this.
No.
Oh, except for Sprout Tower apparently.
For some reason, the waypoint is calling itself Sprout Tower.
I wonder if there is like a Minecraft version of like Kanto and Johto. There has to be, right? Like
There's a
entire thing.
Minecraft version
Like,
of
absolutely.
everything.
Oh,
yeah, that's what-
probably. There you go, kitty. Yeah, you can run away. What's nice is there's an apricorn tree here. It's a black
Considering
one,
that
though.
you can't harvest the tree and you can only harvest the apricorns, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Well, no, so you can get whatchamacallit? Saplings or seeds. I think it's seeds.
From what, though?
From the apricorns. When you harvest, they have a chance to give you a sapling.
Ah, there it is. A chance to give sapling.
Yeah.
Oh, a chance to give sapling.
Yeah.
Why don't you just
Pidget.
punch the front of a tree and then wait for it to break apart?
Oh, hang on. I did that and now I can't see the chat. Gil too busy sleeping. Yep, you need a computer before my birthday.
Mic off.
She wants to share all the porn with you, basically.
Oh my.
Yes.
Oh God, Jesus!
He's running us over.
You're muted, dear, so nobody heard that but me. I'm wondering if my microphone picked that up at all.
Well, I kind of heard something.
Basically, she just didn't want anyone to hear her pee.
Okay. Then, good. Luckily, no one heard that.
Mic on.
Good. Because that was my intention. Well, it is stormy out. Or it looks stormy. It's not actually raining. It's been raining most of the damn day, though.
Apparently, they have your attention today.
You heard me? No!
For shame, for shame.
That's just my life. There's another
Shame or
village
your-
across the water.
You mean where I'm already at?
Oh.
That I was trying to investigate before you teleported me away?
Now I must teleport! Hey, turtles.
Kill them and eat them.
I don't want to do that.
But you've done it before.
I haven't killed eaten turtles in Minecraft.
Pretty sure you did at one point, but
You can kill a turtle for its shell.
I don't want to kill them!
Turtle soup.
Wait, why are you killing turtles, Elle? That's not very cool.
I'm not killing anything!
I don't know. I just heard talk about you killing turtles. I mean, in
There's dirt
Minecraft
forests
specifically.
To the north. I gotta go to the north.
Have you ever had turtle soup?
No.
How do you feel about the shredder?
Oh! I was
Wow.
like, what? I was just super confused for a moment. That's all.
My wife.
In the middle of. Wait, no.
So, shredder cool? Not cool?
My wife. In the middle of the
Not cool,
street.
but I will tell you a
My
funny, not a funny story, just like something interesting. So when I was in high school, we had a Japanese class that you could take to learn Japanese. And one day, my friends commented that our sensei looked a lot like Splinter. Sensei.
Like human Splinter, not rat Splinter, I hope.
Well, like if Splinter were human, that it'd be her.
So Splinter before he got turned into a rat.
Basically. And then somebody else pointed out that her husband, compared to her, was basically Shredder. And then I told my mom about this because she went to like a Japanese foreign exchange kind of program thing, really to humor me at the time. And my teacher was gonna be there, and I told my mom that my teacher kind of looks like Splinter Sensei, so you'll know who it is when you see her. And we're sitting and waiting for my teacher to show up. And as soon as my teacher shows up and comes over, and after my mom talks to her stuff and everything, my mom turns and looks at me and she goes, "She does look like Splinter." I was like, yeah. And we joke that her husband's Shredder.
Terrible children. Terrible.
I can't help it. It was funny.
Bon terrible.
Oh. But yeah.
I'm surprised your mother entertained any of that nerd talk shit.
I know.
I mean,
I said, I think it was just to humor me. Because she never had any intentions of letting me do the program. Even though I was nominated for the fucking program. Which was not an easy thing to be able to do.
she just really hoped that you would take after her and just spread your legs all the time.
Wow. What?
Whoa. Spicy.
That's a thing to drop, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, you have called your mother a bit of an interesting hoe before, so
I mean, yeah, but wow.
it's simple. Don't ever let me meet your mother, and I won't drop bombshells
Well,
like that.
at the
That
rate,
is how I met your
well,
mother.
you'll never will meet my mother because I disowned my mother.
I know. Which is why I figured I could get away with that, and you would at least get a laugh out of that.
So I'm excited. Dad's gonna be visiting this year. I can't wait to see my dad. It's been a while. I think the last time was not 2020. Was it 2021? I went. I don't think I went during 2020. But he's also planning to go see my grandma. She turned 90.
Well, he came up here during COVID that one time.
Was it COVID then?
I think it was 2020, maybe.
Maybe he did come up during COVID, and then I think I went to go to see him for Christmas because I remember taking the train and just having a hell of a fucking time because I had to wear a mask the entire time.
Yeah.
I had a 5-hour layover in New York City at like 4 in the morning. It was like I got there like around like midnight or something, and I had to be there until like 5 in the morning before the next train would go out. So I got like no sleep. All right, I need to set up a base. I need to find a spot to set up a base. Pop.
Oh, Per got delayed on her way home from us too.
Eh.
It ended up being too bad by the end of it. I think she only got in like
I mean,
45 minutes late from when she was supposed to or something.
Per, I didn't fly. I took the train to go see my
I was saying,
dad.
you guys just have terrible airports.
No, I actually took a train because it was cheaper to take the train. Even if it was way longer than taking plane. But the train, I was able to like get up and walk around and like get food and stuff during the trip, so it wasn't that bad. I tried to get a sleeper car, but those seem to either not exist or they get bought up super fast.
Well, that's what they call first class.
No, they actually have sleeper cars as a separate thing. I tried though. I think maybe next year or something I might try going back down again and go by train as well. Since now I know what to expect, I won't have like the freaking panic attack I was about to have before I got on the train. Percent time to make Gil take a train.
I mean,
I don't
assuming
know.
he can be arsed.
I don't know. It might be just best for him to get used to flying.
Oh yeah, he hasn't flown very much, has he?
No.
Nope.
He went to go see Wheat, and then he came home from seeing Wheat, and that is the extent of his flying experience.
Yep.
I've taken many forms of transportation. Except a train, actually. Come to think of it.
Oh, that's interesting. I've done train, I've done flying. I haven't done extended travel by boat.
I've done planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yes. Go visit Gil, give him a hard time. But of course.
I've done cruises multiple times. They're pretty fun.
I don't know. I'm hesitant on cruises.
See, I've never done a cruise because my mom has a crippling fear of water.
Yeah, I mean, if you get seasick easily, I would not recommend it.
Like she,
But I don't get
no.
seasick very easily.
she can't swim is the problem, so she doesn't like boats.
She can't swim, but they owned a pool at one point?
I don't. Well, yeah, but she never left the shallow end. If she went into the water at all, like a lot of times she just sat at the edge and like dipped her feet in or whatever.
She could always take swimming lessons.
No, that's why she has a fear of. That's why she can't swim. The swimming lessons.
Did an instructor let her drown?
The swimming lessons at the time were chuck the child into the pool and
they'll figure it out. Oh no, that's not how that goes. That's a terrible method.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people her age that can swim, so it must have worked.
Well,
As opposed
but
to what
also
Bio
a lot of them have a crippling fear of water.
as opposed to what Bio would probably say about me, I actually drowned like 3
You don't
times
know
when I
if you
was
get
almost
seasick?
drowned. I actually drowned.
I know I won't. Well, no, so so here's the thing about seasickness is it comes down for the majority of people the size of the vessel. The bigger the vessel, the less you're going to feel it.
Yeah, so with something like a cruise ship, like you can't, supposedly you can't even tell it's moving.
Yes.
Yeah,
Some people are still hypersensitive to it, of course. But
you can still feel like walk around.
right. Cuz I've been on bigger ships that weren't even like going through the water and not been able to tell because my dad was in the Coast Guard. I got to get out tours on all sorts of ships and stuff. But when I was on a fishing boat and fishing in the James River, Virginia, I got seasick. I was not having a good time by the end of that trip.
No, see, you're saying that Gil's saying he's gonna come visit us next, but weirdly, I'm pretty sure I've heard him talk about Vegas more than he's talked about us.
Yeah. Besides, I'd push him to go to Vegas anyway.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we're pretty much all of the opinion he should be going there before he comes.
Are you
to
sure you
Seattle.
want him to go to Vegas? I mean, other than the obvious.
Oh yeah, because he has an addictive personality. He just blows all his money in a casino. A different kind of gambling. Or the actual
Sure,
kind of gambling.
Surely he has restraint. That kind of restraint.
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 Gil?
I don't know.
Like, the man spent more than I spent on my house on Grand Order over the course of like 5 years. So
Was it like 4? Was it actually 5?
Man, I just have a
stopped after
deeply instilled
Castoria,
fear of
which
creepers.
was anniversary last year, which was 5th anniversary. So.
I hear
Oh,
that
yeah.
hiss and I panic, even though I know they can't hurt me in this mod pack.
Again, Leviathan Gil strikes.
That's the
Yes.
nice everything you've got there.
No!
Be a
Oh, I
real
shouldn't do that.
shame
Be a
of
shame
what
if something
happened
happened to it.
Okay. I think... I don't want to go over here. But there's bamboo over there. This looks like it might be an interesting area. Let's go this way. I'll get on the billion cruise? Nah. Like, part of me kind of wants to have the experience of going on a cruise, but when things... The idea on being on something that has had issues in the past with, like, stranding and shit, like, I just rather not.
Look, all that stuff is very
Yeah.
sensationalized. It doesn't happen as much as you think it does.
No, well,
The other thing is, I feel the need to point out, planes have been known to fall out of the sky, and
Trains have been
trains
known to
have known to
derail.
derail. So and cars have been known to crash. So that rules out all forms of transportation. Also, people walking down the street have known to have trees fall on
Well,
them, so you can't walk
not,
anywhere
it's
either.
not really that. It's not really that. It's more just the idea of being trapped on the water in the middle of the fucking ocean while waiting for help.
The Titanic never happened.
Is the
I assure
fear I have more so than like the ship fucking sinking.
But
Plus,
that's-
You know, it's just dysentery on the whole fucking cruise ship. Like, no,
the
thank
Titanic
you.
was a myth. Don't worry about it. The Titanic was clearly a myth. It never happened.
Mm.
Plus, if it does happen, Sergeant clearly take an L for you, I'm sure.
What? Wait,
what? Wait, what?
I said, and if it did, Sergeant take an L for you, of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
he'd be DiCaprio in the water. Got it.
Which I mean,
They
there was
both could have
clearly
fitted on that damn door.
there was clearly enough room on that door for both of them. Rose was just being a
Wasn't
whore.
that even like one of like the movie myths that had like been
Mythbusters had
Yeah.
even been futzing with it. Yes.
Yeah, like he didn't need to die.
But
No, you
plot.
need to know, but
He's scared of going back to those Leviathan ways in Vegas.
He didn't want to commit.
Ugh.
There's the thought. Gil just gives up his day job and becomes a professional gambler.
Mr.
Could
I
work.
mean,
You're in the way.
It did pay out for him.
true story.
Okay, I don't
I
like
mean,
it.
most of the time it paid off for him.
This doesn't
Well,
look like
and if it
Vegas.
didn't, he kept throwing money at the problem until it did,
Yeah.
which is exactly how you go about doing gambling. Is if you haven't hit yet, just keep spending more money. You're definitely going to.
Try day trading. Basically the same thing.
Interesting. Golding.
Goldine, Goldine.
Golding, Golding. Golding.
Why is Goldine Splash in Smash? You ever
What?
thought about that? So what does Goldine use Splash and Smash?
That is kind of weird.
Because it's either splash or pass.
Dang. Splash.
Whee! Oh, wait, let's grab some lilac for the base when I eventually start building one. It's nice to decorate with.
Wait, Decorate Club is coming back. What now?
Decorate Club! Milcery
Decorate
is in the
Club.
game.
Decorate Club.
I don't know where to find it, but I know it's in the game. Or in the Cobblemon.
Well, it will be in the game once the DLC comes out anyway.
Well, that's
And I am-
Violet.
I am so looking forward to Milcery being back for raids. Milcery is going to be the most busted raid mon
You mean El Creamy?
ever.
Well, I mean, it's just decorate, right? That's all you're talking about.
Yeah.
Decorate!
Like, Decorate is going to shatter raids when it comes out.
I'm surprised no one actually uses Sojourner's power spot too often.
Because of issues with Stonejourner?
Well, I mean, Sojourner in general.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. I'm not like super knowledgeable on Pokemon. Like compared to like some people when it comes to like the game stats and maths and stuff. Melusine soon? What?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
well, Melusine in like 8 days.
I'm just waiting for anniversary, and then I'll go for the second banner and maybe the third one because they won't stop showing up like the next year.
Actually, so here's the thing, right? I was looking at the event list, and
Anniversary
'cause-
is
'cause
closer to my birthday.
because Baz and I were talking about like what kind of orderings of things, and we were saying like they're gonna have to like move Neurofest surely.
I mean,
in
we know
order-
we know when the next part is coming up, and it's coming up at the end of this
Well,
month.
Right, and that's the thing. We've already changed the schedule because where we're having part 2 come out should have been where Neurofest came out
Oh.
in
Oh,
JP.
no.
It was
Oh, no.
part 1, then Neurofest, then part 2, then the anniversary. Then after the anniversary, we had part 3. But
Where does
We're-
summer all that? I forgot how
summer comes out after part 3. Summer is in September
Oh,
in
yeah,
JP.
good
so-
summer event.
What I'm thinking, because we've already moved Neurofest from where it was supposed to be, and our anniversary is earlier than JP's. So what I think is pretty clearly going to happen is we're going to have part 1. Part 2 is going to hit on the 20th. They already said that.
Yep.
After part 2, we're going to get the anniversary. After the anniversary, I think we're going to get part 3, then Neurofest, then summer is how I think this is going to work.
Ooh.
But
So
that
I
doesn't.
might need to.
No, that doesn't change the timing on the anniversary. It doesn't change anything for you.
Oh, for my free Max Ascension thing.
Yeah, that does not change anything for your
Okay,
plans.
Because it's like, do I need to just bamf Morgan then
she
the
would
timing
certainly
is
be
off.
she would certainly be a fallback if that does
Okay.
happen, but I'm still fully expecting that the anniversary is gonna drop in early July, like the first few
Okay.
days of July. Because we're getting part 2 on the 20th,
Mhm.
and that they tend to give us 2 weeks every time a new like Lost Belt or a new story chapter comes out. So we get 2 weeks from that, which brings us into early July, at which point we start the anniversary. Once the anniversary ends, we're either going to get Neurofest and then part 3, or part 3 and then Neurofest. And I think that's how they're, based on how they've already reorganized it, I think that's probably what they're going to do, is part 3 then Neurofest. And then
Okay.
after Neurofest, we'll fall into summer. I don't think summer's getting moved, but Neurofest has already been moved. Like, it's not a question of if we're getting the schedule rearranged. We already did.
Okay. Okay, because yeah, it was just hearing that, it's like, what
Yeah,
about my
no,
plans?
I don't think your plans change at this
Okay.
point.
Well, it just means I have to keep a really close eye on my timer.
Yeah, well, I mean, we know when your timer is, so
Yeah.
I'm also kind of keeping an eye on it, because
Ah, thank you.
I mean, I partially because I know the game and the way it tends to release its like updates and stuff better, but also because that's you super don't want to lose that. It's extremely valuable.
Per, look at this Wooloo. Look at it. I need to find a Mary so bad.
I There's definitely a Grail in Neurofest there's probably one at the anniversary. Jesus Christ. By the way, did you see the anniversary in JP this year? Like, what the fuck were those rewards?
Were they shit or crazy?
No, they were cracked.
Okay.
I was talking with Baz about this on Saturday. The anniversary rewards in JP this year were absolutely insane. Like, they released a new thing that's a giant money sink. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. Like, but the actual anniversary rewards are completely bananas.
Did they not release the servant, or has the anniversary not happened yet?
No, I know Mary is best sheep. I haven't seen Mary yet.
I don't know, Daff.
I would assume they haven't released it yet, because they always.
Oh
I mean,
my
they
God,
usually.
there's a
I can't say they
lace.
always do, because they always change it whenever I say that.
So I do know that there was. I'm trying to find the numbers again so I have them like really accurate. But I remember I was looking at this the other day. There was 9 grails that were given out.
Jeez.
An additional number of grail fragments to make another 9 grails.
Okay.
422 million QP.
122 million.
Yeah.
There's a pony.
400 footprints.
400 footprints.
400 footprints. 36 bond grails.
Do they think they're not going to make it to another year?
320 each of the
Maybe?
3-star foes. 180 each of the 4-star foes. 50,860 mana prisms. And 108 rare prisms.
They got spooked by something.
I
That's
noticed
some
that you didn't
crazy
mention any
rewards.
skateboards there.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of fucking, and I don't know if all of that is related to the. So those are from extra missions for getting the tour rocks for the new like strengthening thing, but there's a bunch of extra missions that give you shit, and that's where all that stuff comes from. That's not even like. So that's the announcement for Ordeal Call. Wait, oh, that's just the Ordeal Call release campaign. That's not even anniversary. That's just for Ordeal Call.
That's the final chapter, right? Or not the final chapter, the 7th Lost Belt. Not even final chapter, you can't say that.
Well, no, the seventh Lost Belt was, the one in the rainforest.
Brazil, yes.
Yeah, this is gonna be the first of the new things after the Lost Belts. Part 3.
So this is confirmed to be part 3?
I mean, That's my assumption, anyways.
This is some weird world.
Also, they're
Tim.
rerunning Nightcris Alter, Kukulkan, and Lalok already.
I don't even think they've done Lost World 7 yet. They haven't, actually.
I'm pretty sure they have, because the Lost Belts were done. That was because we did the thing, and then my understanding is we were told you can't go back to proper human history because you did the bad.
I mean, we didn't fight the. Did we fight the final boss yet?
cornbread.
Quote, unquote?
I don't have the slightest clue.
It's like it seems like we missed a step there somewhere.
Like, I've not been following the story in JP because, like, I don't know, I'll see it in a couple years anyways.
I mean, I'm planning to stop after part 2. I feel like that's a good time to stop.
You think so?
I mean, unless something interesting happens in the next 2 years, then yeah. For now, it seems like just kind of sitting on its hands, so. I could have sworn Natsu said he wasn't doing a part 3, though. Well, he wasn't writing part 3. A part 3.
Look, Nasu also said he was done, like, way earlier in Grand Order's lifespan too, and then decided he was doing more things. So, like, he's not the most reliable narrator when it comes to that kind of thing, I've found.
That's true.
Can I friend this? I found a stable with a Zombo horse in it.
With a zombie horse?
A
Yeah.
Zombo horse. Oh yeah, that's the thing in, like, legit normal Minecraft.
I know the zombie horse is like normal, but not. I don't think I've seen this structure in vanilla. No. I think they're still tameable, right?
Yes.
You can't ride the horse. What are you doing?
Not with that kind of attitude, no.
I can't seem to get on it. Do I have an empty hand? Huh.
Oh.
I don't know. I just know I'm bound for suffering in September. Like, September is going to be suffering for me with Grand Order.
I am sure it will be.
Apple. You want this?
But it'll also mean that,
No?
like, pretty much all of the things that I've been saving stuff for is out of the way, which will be nice. I won't have to, like, worry about hoarding
Want
shit
this?
as much anymore.
Damn it. Oh, tomatoes. Is that
And it'll
squirrels?
also be dooming myself to being required to roll for Summer Scotty.
It's squirrels! Summer
Well,
only
you-
fan.
Yeah, basically. So it was funny because Baz and I were talking about, like, quick looping the other day, and you know, he was saying that, oh, you know, like, Karen's really interesting because she can quick loop with Black Grail, which is true, she can. And I was making the wild claim that blatantly Summer Majin is going to be the best quick looper in the entire game, based solely on the fact that she'll be 120 MP5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. And his response to that was, yeah, but can she loop with Black Grail? And I had to sit there for a second and think about it. But the answer is actually yes. She can totally loop with Black Grail.
What?
She
Because,
can loot with Black Grail as long as she has Summer Scotty.
yes, you need triple Scotty for it. But it's doable. You run double Summer Scotty and regular Scotty. So what you do is turn one. I mean, she needs her append to be at 10. So you get her. She starts with 20. She gives herself her own 30% battery. You give her the other 50% from regular Scotty as well as the quick buffs. Then you plug out the Scotty for the second Summer Scotty. Pop both of the Summer Scotties quick buffs. Wipe wave 1, refill the 50% off of one of the Summer Scotties. Wipe wave 2, refill the 50% off of the other Summer Scotty, and wipe wave 3. So yes, actually, Summer Majin can quick loop with Black Grail. It's kind of disgusting.
That's true degenerate strats.
Yes, it is, and I'm all here for it. Like even for nodes where I don't need to do that, I'm still going to because big number funny is my favorite thing. Like that's how I play. Sergeant L can tell you. It's how I play every game ever. Is big number funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because big
I mean,
number
I've
funny.
certainly seen that.
Like if the numbers aren't staggeringly large, I'm not doing it right.
Oh. Well, I have yellow. Oh my god, that Joltik! It's so tiny! Per says she's going to try for a copy of Summer Anastasia. But knowing my luck, probably I will get the other SR or the SSR.
Well, you don't worry getting the other SR if you're going for one SR.
Yeah, the secret there, Per, is don't roll the day the banner starts. Wait for Anastasia's
Rate up.
solo rate up.
By the way, I'm
And
also
then-
looking at Anastasia.
Then
But
you
I'm not
only
going
have to worry about Anastasia or the SSR. I'm cursed this summer though because I've got Summer Majin on the first banner that I have to roll 8 copies of. And then on the second banner, I have Summer Shonagon that I have to roll 5 copies of, which knowing my luck with Summer 4 stars means I'm also NP5ing Summer Kama. So that's going to be suffering.
Rip. So you're setting up in the village, Sarge?
I figured why not.
I don't know if I want to settle over there.
Or just don't do the degenerate whale thing and roll on day 1 for when you're trying to get exactly 1 Summer 4 star. That's what I'm doing with, I mean, full disclosure, that's what I'm doing with Shonagon, but that's because I'm impatient and can't be bothered to wait. Like, I know it's a bad idea, but I'm doing it anyways.
It's Shonagon.
It's Shonagon, yeah.
Put your hands up!
I must have delicious swimsuit summer Nagiko. It's necessary.
Dang, 8 copies. Good luck. Time not to have a lot of waifus. I will try for Summer Kama if any... There's like some heart blocking it. Any something rolls go well.
Anya.
Anya, okay.
Oh, you've got the same stupid emoji crap that Willow keeps complaining about,
Oh,
apparently.
the little heart?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's there.
I don't know, it shows up on her tablet too.
That's weird. I don't like
For
it.
some reason, this time it's not showing up on mine.
You have multiple monitors, Al. Why don't you just have the thing open on your monitor? Why are you looking at chat on a tablet?
I'm not looking at chat on a tablet. I'm using it through Streamlab.
Oh.
Mostly because I was originally running Gil's stream, though. So I don't actually need to have that open because I don't have Gil's stream in the other window anymore. Because he gave up and went to bed.
Relatable.
Gil gave up and went to bed.
Relatable.
Debatable.
They said relatable, not debatable.
Debatable.
Fuck.
What I said.
Yeah. That 8 copies. That And to be clear, that 8 copies is also tremendous overkill, but it's entirely because I want to force her to 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 120 day 1. Otherwise, I'd only need 6 copies to be able to get her to 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 120. But then I'd also have to get her to bond 12 before I could do that. And, you know, I'd prefer to just get her directly there at bond 0 because, I don't know, that's funnier. And then I have a spare NP3 copy if I ever need it for something.
Yeah, because you're definitely able to use 2 of them at the same time.
What? I could put 2 of them on support at the same time, Def.
You could. I feel like people would just
Yeah.
use a stronger one though.
I mean, look, you say that, but I've seen people have 2, like, back in the day, I saw people have 2 Scotties on support at the same time with different CEs, and they were both totally usable.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I fully intend to be like the first 120, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 summer Majin on NA if possible.
It's a big world out there.
I've got all the shit for it. Like I've got all the mats set aside. I've got enough money to force it. I counted the other day.
There's a very high chance that somebody will get 5 of them at a or like, well, I mean, you can get 8 of them in one roll. 8 of them in a 10 roll. Sorry.
I've counted the other day. I've got over 1,000 5-star embers just sitting around, ready to go. And then like 2,000 or 3,000 4-star embers on top of that. So, you know, I've got basically everything I need set aside. It's just a matter of rolling the copies and then speed running leveling her. So that is going to be a long ass stream, I'm sure, between rolling 8 copies and then spending an eternity like actually leveling her, because leveling takes so goddamn long once you get above 100.
I never did tell you, I got Castoria to Bond 11, and I gave her to the grill.
I think this blends too close.
I should probably hand one of my Castoria, or should probably hand Castoria a Grail, or somebody a Grail, like a Bond Grail, but like, I don't know.
I was like not getting any of them for like the longest time, so probably shouldn't be just wasting mine. I definitely have 2 other characters, well, 3 other servants I like way more.
I failed to see how giving it to Castoria is a waste.
Well, wait. Wow, did I say it was a waste? I mean, I didn't mean like a waste, but like I don't have that many.
He's backpedaling so hard.
Yeah,
that's almost a guild level.
Literal words where I probably should. I spent one on Castoria. I probably shouldn't be wasting them.
Yeah, that is what you had said.
I'm a bad stutter. But I also did say that, you're right.
I already handed her a Bond Grail, according to Per.
All I can think is
Typo there.
easy there, Gil boy. You don't have to backpedal that hard.
Did I say I already handed her a Bond Grail?
No, I think Per's saying she.
Per saying she
Grail.
did, yeah.
Yeah. Which, like, I'm tempted to hand mine one as well, but like.
Yeah, I got her to Bond 10 a while ago. I only gave her another one. Well, I gave her one for 11 because I use her like pretty much every day because I have nothing else to grind for.
Right. I mean, I used Scotty for like half a year at Bond 10, so like I don't care. That's the thing. And I used Waver for even longer at Bond 10.
Oh, I mean, totally. That's what I did too. I'm just saying.
Really, what I need to save. I mean, I need 5 of those Bond Grails for Majin. I only have 7, so the other 2, like, I'm at some point I'll probably give one to Aresh because she's gonna be a god tier farmer once you know, Koya and Oberon drop. Like she's just gonna be a god farmer. And I should probably save the other one for like Spishtar when she hits Bond 10, to be honest.
Oh, it's double.
But you don't get those that often until they hand us 36 of them in 2 years.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I just shouldn't be using that many when I have 3 other characters I want to max out.
Scotty's stuck in Bond 12, Per says.
Mine's stuck on Bond 10, so you're doing better than I am. It's okay. I've been Castoria farming for a year. Once Koyanskaya comes out and Oberon, I'll switch to, doing exclusively Buster farming for a year. And then as soon as Summer Scotty drops, I'll be going back to doing quick farming for literally ever.
Well, for now, as far as you know, it's forever.
For now.
No, it'll be forever because I'll have Summer Majin at that point. I'll just use her for everything.
All right.
Like, it'd be like how I kept forcing every challenge quest with Muramasa for a while after he came out, even ones that were like archers.
Oh, jeez.
Muramasa is pretty stupid.
Yeah, he was just strong enough to get away with it, so I just kept doing it. Like, oh, what's that? Another challenge quest? This
Fucking
exclusively archers? You got this, Muramasa. I'm pretty sure Gil is getting a strengthening per. I think that's true.
I beat up a Weedle. Woo!
Yeah,
Good for
Gil gets a strengthening to his charisma that gives him 20 crit stars on it and also 20%. And it also becomes a NP damage buff for servant allies with the Sky attribute. And also, it increases the actual strength of his charisma. No, it doesn't. Never mind. I saw 21%. I'm like, that's an odd number. No, that's what his is normally. So yeah, he does get a buff to his charisma that gives him a star bomb on it. Which
He
is
got
nice.
1% more charisma.
But he also has a 20% NP damage buff now, which is nice. And applies to himself because he's Sky attribute, so,
It doesn't
Gil-
say except yourself.
No, it says allies with Sky attribute, which always includes yourself unless it says otherwise. So, in addition to being a 21% charisma for 3 turns, it's also 20% NP damage buff for him and 20 stars.
Per says, they should have give him a strengthening on his other skill.
Technically, they already did on his 3rd skill, but his
Gil
golden
had
rule
more
could probably
charisma.
his golden rule could probably use some work as well. Like, honestly, if they wanted to drop like a 20% charisma on his golden rule so he has a 50% battery built into his kit just to make it so that he's not completely outclassed in like battery spam by Ishtar, that would be kind of helpful for him, I think.
He is the Supreme, after all.
But once Koya and Oberon are out, even as he stands, he can 3-turn loop everything with like no trouble.
Although they've been recently buffing golden rules, right? So he's probably due for one anyway.
Probably.
Like, even Drake got a golden rule buff before he did, right? Or am I wrong with that?
I will check. Got the wiki open. No, not Draco. Regular Drake, please.
Draco Malfoy.
No,
Nah,
Draco
Draco
Hero.
Hero.
She did get a golden rule buff, yes, which added 20% buster damage for 3 turns and ignore defense for 3 turns.
Yeah.
Dad's messaging me. I'm gonna have to take a look
Oh.
at that before I go to bed.
Negative happy chainsaw edge.
Yep.
Nothing like that. I am.
Are
Oh,
you sure?
That's still my favorite text I've ever seen come in ever. Was your dad just out of nowhere
Negative happy
messaging you
chainsaw edge.
negative happy
And they're
chainsaw
just
edge
sitting there like, what
with
the fuck?
no context? And then she
Because
turns to
fuck
me and she
you.
shows, she's like, does this mean anything to you? I'm like, no, should it?
I think your dad is trying to curse you.
Sounds like the ravings of a madman. What's wrong with your dad?
It was the name of a movie, a Japanese
Oh.
film.
It was the name of like a Japanese slasher flick.
Negative Happy Chainsaw Edge. And that's just
That was the
become a
entire
meme in the
text.
group.
There was no context. There was nothing. It was just negative happy chainsaw edge.
It's
Did
just
you
like,
ask why he sent that?
so he
No.
wouldn't forget it. I did ask him about that at some point, and it was because
Yeah.
it was like a note to himself, but he texted it
It
to
was,
me.
it was a note to himself that he sent to his daughter instead.
I was about to say, like, why would he send it to you then?
Because I was like, what is this? Like, what? He's like, oh, it's just a note for myself. I'm like, okay. A little warning next time.
No.
So it's like, what the fuck?
Drugs, not even once.
Hell, don't forget, negative chainsaw edge.
Negative
No,
happy
negative
chainsaw.
happy
Negative
chainsaw
happy
edge.
chainsaw edge. I knew I said it wrong. I just couldn't remember the rest of it.
I mean, I still have it downloaded on one of my old computers, though.
The movie?
Yeah, I
I
went
don't
and
think I've
grabbed
ever
it.
watched it.
Me neither, but I have it.
Just because of my dad.
Yeah. Something to do the next time Per's in town. We'll just sit around and
We'll
watch
sit
negative
around
happy
watching,
chainsaw
yeah.
edge.
And then question, why did we do this to ourselves?
Why not?
It's a Japanese
Fair.
film. It's got to be fun. On some level.
Or it'll kill you in 7 days.
I mean,
That's still fun.
there's a movie
There's some fun in that, I guess.
that, for the life of me, I still don't know why I've watched it twice, called Happiness of the Katakuris. It is a bizarre film, but I love it at the same time, but it is so fucking weird.
What I hear in my brain right now is because you hate yourself. That is why you've watched
I
it
don't
multiple
even
times.
know if that's accurate. I mean, to some degree, that's actually accurate, but like not in for the context of see, like this movie.
That's not wait, no, that is kind of accurate, but not
I
in this
don't know.
context.
Do I hate? No, I do. But
I do
not
hate
for that
myself, but
reason.
not because of this. Yeah,
See,
for sure
that
going to
did-
visit again. Yeah.
exclusively for negative happy chainsaw edge. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's the deciding. That's the
No
deciding
other reason.
factor. It's like, oh, if negative happy chainsaw edge is on the table, absolutely 100%.
Gotta see that, man.
Fuck yeah. I mean, I've got to see that yet. I've had it on a computer for years, and I've not like actually watched it.
I still got. Oh shit! I keep forgetting. I gotta mail Dad his movies that he accidentally shipped to my house, our house.
Wait,
Wait,
you shipped
he-
porn to us?
He shot you
No.
porn?
No, it's probably some fucking B horror films because he likes to watch that kind of stuff.
Oh, you should check and see if negative happy chainsaw edge is in there first.
I don't think it is.
You don't think, but you don't know.
Right, I
Mhm.
don't know. Alright, I don't know if this is gonna be big enough.
Oh, baby?
No,
That's
I'm
what she
mapping
said.
out my house. And I'm trying not to go too overboard on the design. Which I fear I might.
Who are you and what have you done with my wife?
Look, I'm tired of mega builds. I need to try to build small for once. Actually,
Who
what
are
I
you
do,
and what have
what
you
I
done with
do
my
isn't
wife?
even considered mega builds, really.
I mean, you know, whatever you try to do is just going to end up in Mega Build Town anyway.
Yeah.
Start small, then build up from there.
That's
She
what
doesn't
I'm
think
trying
small.
to do, and I can't. I just can't. My brain doesn't
By the
want
end,
to.
you're going to have a giant castle with a tiny shack in front of it.
That.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I'm looking for. Hang on, there is. So, I've been playing on this server,
Mhm.
and I built my house on this server after really struggling for a long time to build a house.
Oh, is this the one you sent Gil the other day?
Is it?
I don't know.
Did
I'm
I
at
send it in a
you.
recast?
Yeah.
Maybe.
The one where
Oh,
you were like
no,
asking about the
it's a
color of the
different house
shutters
now.
or whatever. Okay.
It's a different house. That's my shop. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! I deleted it. Hang
Oh,
on.
you fool.
Yeah. But I did share it on the screenshot thread on the server Discord, so I just gotta go find it.
I'm proud of this thing. I destroyed it. But
No,
why?
no, I didn't destroy it. The folder that the screenshot was saved in, is gone.
Hmm.
Here it goes. I found it.
I destroyed it.
No. Build small, I said. Build small, I did not. I'm
Oh.
waiting for it to.
Yeah, it's not there yet. Please hold.
Oh my god, the latency is so bad.
Hold, please.
It's set to normal latency. That's
there it
probably
is.
why.
There now.
It's like a 4-story house with a basement.
No, it's like a 3-story house with a fucking tower.
Well, it's all connected on the inside though, so you can get up
Well,
there.
yeah,
from the
but
inside
like,
of it.
I would argue that the tower bit is not like part of the stories of the house, but is.
Oh, there's actually a
again,
part you can't even see behind these trees.
Hmm.
There's like a little barn attachment.
Start small and big.
Yeah, I was originally only going to do 2
That's
floors.
what she said.
I was originally only going to do 2 floors, and before I knew it, this happened.
So
Mhm.
Sarge over here with the perfect. That's what she said. Start small, get end big.
Nah. Oops. But yeah. I am a big builder. I build big. Did you guys? Sarge is done with Babylonia.
Sarge finished Babylon. Yeah.
I
Yep.
have not. Like, holy shit. I'm
Oh, well,
very behind.
You missed the. You missed
Elle's
one of
been
the cooler.
slacking.
You missed one of the cooler chapters from not being there when it happened. The Temple of Time was really fun.
Yeah. So here's the thing. When you go do Solomon, Sarge, what you need to understand is that when it came out,
Yeah.
that was a huge event, right? And there was a bunch of raid bosses all going on simultaneously, and everybody murdered the fuck out of Barbie, and it was really funny, and like it was a huge deal. You get the extremely stripped down, like light version of it because it's
Oh.
The murder of Demon God Pillar Barbatos is so iconic in Fatego's like history that he's the most popular one, and they keep bringing him back just to die over and over again.
Yeah, they keep bringing Barbie back just so we can kill him again. Exclusively because we completely like these things had like we had to kill them like a shit ton of times, like an absurd number of times.
You have to kill each one like 6 million times.
Yeah, and Barbie got deleted in like 3 hours.
Yeah. As soon as the event started, Barbatos was dead. So like for us, it started in the middle of the night, right?
And by the time anybody woke up,
Yeah,
if you
you-
didn't
you
stay
sleep,
up to
you
kill
never even
Barbie,
saw
you missed
Barbatos
it.
alive.
Yeah, he was
Wow.
dead before you woke up.
Whoa.
It was pretty crazy. And everybody knew it was gonna happen because it had already happened in JP. So like everybody that wanted to actually farm him was just like, "Fuck it, I'm not sleeping tonight."
The only reason why everyone killed him though is because he had by far the best materials of any
He-
of the biller.
He did.
He had demonic hearts, which were really hard to get because he had to fight giant boars
Yeah.
for it, and even
He
that
had-
wasn't very
it was-
likely to happen.
It was hearts and octuplet crystals, wasn't it?
Yeah, like those are the two things that everyone needed at the time. So he just
Yeah.
no. I think he had bones, hearts, and like tublet crystals. There was a target painted on his back.
Yeah, he had everything everybody needed, and so he got turbo murdered.
Sounds like it was a good time.
Yeah.
And then they brought him back for another event. He had basically the same materials. Not everyone needed it as much, but we still killed him
But
anyway.
we still turbo murdered him just on principle.
Well then.
Like, if you ever look at like any like I do recall there was like there's like a line like a line emote thing, and they had and I think like the only demon I played that actually got anything was Barbatos. I don't remember if he was dying in it or something, but I think it was just him for some reason.
Okey dokey.
Oh yeah, Barbie did also come back in the Reigns event. Yeah, that's true.
That was the only other time he came back though, right?
I think so.
But I think there was actually like one anniversary thing where we had to kill him again.
Yeah. Like it wasn't like a raid that time, but we have had to kill him other times. Just not
All I
in
can hear
a
mentally right now is
not in a
get
raid
fucked,
setting.
scrub lord.
It was
Oh,
his
and-
own fault for having really good drops, basically.
Oh, and part 1.5 is way harder than part 2. So have
Oh yeah. Also, fair warning: if you do decide to do the Epic of Remnant stuff, part 1.5, with the possible exception of like part 2 of
part 2 and part 4 aren't too bad.
well,
Actually,
well, no, I was
actually,
gonna say with the possible exception of part 2 of Avalon LaFay,
oh
it's like way harder than the Lost Belts in general.
yeah. Also, I don't know why.
Especially Shimosa. Shimosa is suffering.
Yeah, Shimosa was actually like my least. Well, I mean, the story is fun, but I freaking hated running Shimosa so much.
Yeah, Shimosa had a
you get your MPs denied by literally every boss.
yeah. Shimosa was a great fucking story, but the fact that they forced a frontline unit and no supports on every major boss fight, so you couldn't do good buffs, and you had to frontline this unit that like you really were wanting to use and was oftentimes suboptimal because you were like fighting an archer and they're like bring the saber, and you're like fucking no.
Saber isn't at full strength until the very end.
Yeah, it's suffering. Shimosa is pain to play through.
Okay then.
I mean, Epic of Remnant in general was kind of pain to play through.
Yeah,
honest.
it was just it's absurd because the moment you start Anastasia, like the first chapter of part 2, you're like, what the heck was going on the last year?
Yeah, it was so weird because we got done with all this Epic of Remnant shit and stuff being like genuinely hard, and then the Lost Belts start, and it's like, the fuck is this easy bullcrap? Like I'm just rolling over everything without even trying. What the hell?
It's like there's no in between. It's just like,
What were you guys
Here's Epic of
smoking
Remnant.
all of last year?
here's Epic of Remnant, where you probably had to continue like on like a couple fights here, and then you get to you get the Cosmos to the Lost Spell. You just start it, and it's like, well, this isn't too bad at all.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Except for like again when there was a couple of fights in Olympus that were really hell.
Yeah.
And I know there's gonna be a few fights coming in LB6 either part 2 or part 3 that are gonna be real suffering as well.
But on the bright side, you have Leyline Stones.
Yeah, that's true.
So you don't even have to use your command seals for it.
I mean, I didn't have to do a revive at all on part 1. which
I
was
didn't
nice.
have to. Well, I mean, I did have to, but I almost didn't have to. Is what I was trying.
I didn't have to, but I did have to.
I did have to.
I mean, I chose to, but I didn't have to. That's true. You could have wasted 21 AP.
Anyway, for Epic of Remnant, I want to say like part 2 or not part 2. Epic of Remnant 2 and 3 are like the worst chapters, gameplay wise.
All I can think right now, Def, is are you okay? Do you
No, it traumatized me greatly.
Yeah. Oh god. What even was 2 was Agartha and
Yeah, 2 was Agartha.
Yeah, Salem wasn't that bad.
Salem was a step down from Shimosa, but
like-
difficulty wise.
Yeah, after we got done with Shimosa and then Salem came out, I was like, this is kind of easy compared to Shimosa. Shinjuku was just kind of fun. I remember Shinjuku being kind of fun, and
I like
actually
I like running Shinjuku until the last boss.
Okay, fair. I will grant you that. But Agartha and Shimosa were just kind of suffering.
Honestly, these days Shinjuku shouldn't be too bad because the hardest part about Shinjuku is that they made you fight a boss of a class that you had no advantage of when you first started it, and then like right after they released the class that can beat it.
But yeah, they did,
Huh.
huh? Although
And
that's
then,
that's what-
and then Agartha is just annoying because they did it again. By the way, they had you fight a boss that was super difficult, and then right after I wouldn't say right after, but soon after they also gave you the class that could easily beat it. Well, not easily beat it, but more easily beat it.
I mean, that's pretty much what I know we were finding as Sergeant L were working their way through Camelot as well. Was like, I think it was Lancelot was basically coded as a ruler in the system, and when we got there,
Yeah.
we didn't have Avengers yet.
Avengers, so we had to literally smash our face against his invincible face.
Yeah. Whereas L just walked in and like blitzed his face in with fucking Spishtar.
Yeah, that's how I dealt with that with Spishtar.
Rest in peace, loser.
I mean, I still struggled against some of them.
I suppose that was another situation where like right after they just released the class that would be like that way easier.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like people hated Gawain more than Lancelot, though. Gawain was such a pain.
No, Gawain was super easy. You just brought double.
Gawain wasn't bad. It was Mordred that became a fucking
Mordred,
nightmare.
Mordred NPs every turn.
Oh, you
Mordred's
like
also
that? How about again? How about again? How about again? How about again? Ah!
Are you dead yet? No, Claret Blood Arthur. Are you dead yet? Claret Blood Arthur.
It's like,
Over
no!
and over and over. No, Gawain was super easy as long as you brought Uriel and also double Uriel. And then
I'm
you
pretty
just
sure. I'm
run.
pretty
Yeah,
sure my Uriel
I
wasn't-
cheesed him with that. I think
I don't
that's
think my
how I
Uriel was
handled
fully
him.
leveled. I think my Uriel was fully leveled when I tried that.
I don't think mine was, but she mostly was, and that was part of how I handled him. It was still tricky though. I had to change up my strategy.
Gawain's another one that became iconic though because for like a lot of anniversaries they have you do a damage.
Oh
they
yeah,
have you do
the
a damage
damage.
race against
Yeah.
him. Well, not damage race against him, but they basically have it so that you have to
He
deal as much
basically
damage as
becomes a
possible to Gawain.
beating dummy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they make you
jeez.
do as much damage as possible to him in a single turn.
What is he? DPS check.
Well, it's literally just
Well, it's
Right.
kind of similar to DPS check mechanics in
Yeah.
World of Warcraft.
Well, no,
at least.
it's not really like that though. It's
kind
more
of,
like
but
it's more like
he's
they-
literally a training dummy. Like
Yeah, yeah.
there's no point to it. You don't get rewards for it. It's literally
Oh.
just so you can gauge what your DPS, like what your actual ability to output
Oh.
damage is.
yeah, they give you a
He's
single
literally
turn.
a beating dummy.
They give you a single turn to buff as much as you can, and then deal a single attack against them. Well, deal a single turn of attack against them.
Okay.
That also gave me trauma, so I don't like doing it either.
Game causing trauma.
Just wait until Trom. Then
Well-
the game will really cause trauma.
Can't wait. That's also when I can finally summon Charlie, though, right?
So Trom is what 6.75?
I think that is Charlie. I'm pretty sure.
I was just out
Right,
here
but,
digging
like-
in the rain.
That's 6.75, right? Like Trom isn't, or is Miklon 6.75?
I totally forgot about that. Either way, it's between.
I know. See, that's why I think Miklon is LB7 because Daybit's in Miklon, or yeah, Daybit's in Miklon. Like that's his lost belt.
Man, must be Lost Belt 7. Although I'm pretty sure it seems surprising that it'd only be one part though, right?
Eh?
Maybe Trom was. I don't know, dude.
Tron definitely was the Lost Belt 7.
I think Trom was like 6.5 or 6.75. Charlie's an interesting one because, like, I want to get a copy of Charlie because I like him from Xstella Link, but he's also basically just
Quicksaber, yeah.
well, he's basically interchangeable with Summer Majin. Like they perform the same job pretty much the same way. Like
Huh.
he's every bit the quick looper that she is. And she'll already be NP5, so I'm just gonna grab like a copy of Charlie and call it a day.
I see.
I'm gonna go ahead and head out. See you guys next week.
Okay.
Maybe I'll see you next
Maybe.
week. If the
Maybe.
stream actually works.
We'll see.
Unless Gil breaks everything again. Okay, Trauma 6.5.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. All right, later, Def.
Yep, see
Later,
ya.
Def.
Adios.
Oh, it is 10. I should probably call it.
It's like 5 after even.
Yeah, I lost
Yeah.
track of time. Well,
Time-
it was an interesting
Time is a
day.
construct. It's all ephemeral. Nothing is
Yeah.
real.
Oh,
Everything's a
God.
lie.
Okay.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
Alright, well, it was a very interesting day today.
Yeah.
Yeah, but between
Gil.
that work was something else. I told you
Yeah.
guys like I'm off tickets this whole month because I'm working on like
A project.
transferring all of our phones and getting people over to OneDrive and stuff. So everybody knows this. Emails went out about this, and so this morning I had an onboarding for new staff, which like I had to do. Like, there wasn't
Oh.
a way around that. Like I had to do that.
That's a different
and
situation.
then like the rest of my day was booked solid working on these other projects. And somebody had the audacity to be like, an hour before they had a meeting that they hadn't mentioned that was like a video training. They're like, "Oh, we need help setting up the thing." I'm like, "Well, too bad. I'm booked solid all day. Like, not
I'm like, yeah, you should have thought of that.
Maybe if you'd followed the instructions that I have provided repeatedly in the past to like let me know at least a day in advance if you're gonna need assistance with like meeting AV so that equipment can be prepared or like we can make sure that you have the stuff you need in advance, then we could have done something. But I'm booked up all day and I don't have time to break from what I'm doing. Like it's
Just can't
sorry,
happen.
that's how it is.
Right. It's on them.
Pretty much. And of course they put a ticket in for it too, and the guys that were checking the tickets, like somebody reached out and like, I know we're checking tickets, but like they specifically called your name out on this, and I looked at it and I was like, yeah, well, here's the thing. They knew I was off on tickets all month. I told everybody in advance, like, hey, look, if you're gonna need me specifically for something, schedule it now, so that I can put time in my schedule before my schedule fills up. And then they also know that they should get meeting stuff in a day in advance, and they didn't do either of those things. So I'm just gonna go ahead and close it. Like we're not entertaining this one.
Yeah, it was on them to make sure they read their correspondence and stuff.
Yeah.
And they didn't.
They certainly did not.
Which is usually what happens.
So
Reading. Who needs it?
the whole day was very scuffed in general, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it. Good night, guys. Hopefully
Adios.
next Monday goes much better.
One can hope.
Maybe, hopefully Gil doesn't break everything again.
We'll see.
Oh shoot! I need to restart my computer. Bye guys. Beep. And server
Kills
broken
the
again.
server. All right. Good night.